Christmas, said the dirty old man in the corner. I've just realised, of course, this one doesn't have the background screen. Oh, shall I? Is it important enough? It's important enough to me. Let's just copy that over. There's always one thing I've forgotten. There's always one thing I've forgotten. We need to drop that above. There we go. So hopefully that will now work. Anyway, let's try this and see what happens. I don't know whether I'll need to recapture it or not, but you never know. There we go. I mean, that side of things seems to be working. Let's see if the next thing seems to be working. I mean, it's weirdly tiny. Don't know quite why. We shall fit to screen. No. Not exactly what I'm after, because that's not how big it is. Interesting. Oh dear, now it's broken. Excellent. We may have to rethink this plan. I don't know. We'll just, I'll tell you what we'll do. Transform. Stretch the screen might work, we shall see. Close that program. Ignore the false start. And now let's try it once again. Okay, here we go. We might have something this time. And will it look correct, of course, because for some reason, best known to itself. Yeah, that's looking suitable, I think. I don't think anything looks too stretched. Is that about the right volume? Oh, yeah, no, it's not. That's fine. Right, hopefully I can still go ahead and go like that. And it's not going to have... Oh. No, okay. That's a bit of a bastard. Could you maybe consider not doing that? Oh, come on. Come on. Don't be a dick. Okay, you're being a dick. Excellent. Substantial dicketry. Right, that's going to make life a little bit awkward, but I suppose we'll try and grin and bear it, I suppose. It doesn't like being shrunk, which is potentially going to be an issue, but we shall see. Right, we are going to start a new game, and we're doing Grubbins on Ice, which is technically DLC and the second of the games, but whatever. And yeah, that will be fine, because I don't plan on necessarily coming back. I don't know if it directly links to the first one. I think it is meant to be pretty much a follow-up, because obviously the first one is meant to be Halloween and this one is meant to be Christmas. Are you sure you wouldn't be rather back at my ass watching Mysterious Eyeball Theatre? I just refuse to believe that all evidence of monsters would completely vanish into thin air. Monster world completely vanished into thin air. From a scientific point of view, that's extremely improbable. So if we find something that proves this theory of yours, can we go home? Definitely. Because if I can find something really tangible, I'll be able to prove the existence of Repulia to the scientific community. You'll be a legend. The first fourth grader to win a Nobel Prize. Let's not get carried away, Ev. Well, you certainly should win some sort of prize. I mean, you just, you're... What? Well, I mean, I just think you're really... Oh, hey, that's something tangible. Great. Alright, now let's see if you still work. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on this vocal apparatus. Can anyone hear me? I wasn't expecting that. Uh-oh. Oh no. Terrible things are happening. Lucy! 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 Seriously, Everett, why do we need our costumes for this? We have to prepare for the worst. Lucy's life is at stake here. But Dorian made sure that Dorsilla wouldn't be able to open the portal again. Guys, look! I've got a bowl on my head. A quarter! Reynold, you might want to turn around. No! I'm going to have to make one of them Irish, perhaps. We have to go back in there and get Lucy. Ren, you go first. What? No, Reynold, your face was scared away any monsters waiting to ambush us on the other side. You go first. The leader should go first. Not it. Not it. Not it. Well, one of you has to be it. Excuse me. That might happen a fair amount. Let's do this fair way. Whoever I point at will be our leader, okay? That's not the fair way, my friend. That's not the fair way. The fair way is the strip of grass between the tea and the green. Oh, Mary Chrysler. I mean, he's probably bloody rich.
Fuck me!
Fuck me Christmas. You fucked my Christmas. Well, there we go. Ding, ding, ding. He's found the first one. The first Christmas redeem has been found. He does have a hat now. He has a little Santa hat. Oh, thank God, I thought it had broken again, which would be terribly inconvenient. Alright, so, do we want to be a Luke Skywalker motherfucker wannabe? Or do we want to be a Robo Boy? And I tell you what, seems as you're the first one here, Mr. Can't Sleep, you get to choose. Robo Boy or sort of Skywalker wannabe? Robo Skywalker. Robo Skywalker. It's slightly annoying that they're flashing and losing their costumes. But there you go. That's the things we have to live with, I'm afraid. You want the Robot Boy? Ren, our new fearless leader. And Monster Shield. You two should take comfort knowing you're in such good hands. Now get into that vortex. It's time to go into the portal. But welcome as well. Welcome, Mr. Cansley Must Paint. How are you? It's going to be difficult keeping up with the dialogue and chatting, but still.
Yeah, that's a good one, Araxia. Yeah, Candy, I'll get it. I missed the joke, but that's fine.
Oh, please. Spare the fake laughter. If you don't think my joke is funny, you can just say so.
Okay, it's not funny. It doesn't even make sense.
Is that right? Well, maybe you just need to work on your sense of humour. 2 weeks of bathroom duty should fix that.
Oh, man. How are we? How's the plague? Tolerable and tolerable. I tell you what, we'll upgrade the how are we to fine. It is 2 days before Christmas. I think we can officially upgrade it to fine. And the plague is tolerable, to be honest. I don't think it's anything worse than you managed. You've ended up with, you know, cough, sore throat, stuffy nose, and it's wearing off by now.
Yeah, these candy corn spells take forever. Take care of those other kids, and maybe I'll reconsider the whole bathroom duty thing. I'm taking this one straight to the candy cage.
Whoop! I am Maximum Roboto. It's my friend, Robot Boy, Luke Skywalker, wanna be a big old knight. Right, here we go. This is it. Okay. We are here. We can run away. I don't actually think we can. Oh shit, we can. Or can we? Oh fuck, we can! Well, that can't. Well, that's different. You can't win that fight, by the way. Or at least I don't think you can. Those characters didn't even let us roll for initiative. Shoot! Well, do you really sneeze? Yeah, jeez, it sounds like you're just faking it to get attention. Oof! Lousy China plague, can't even end the world. No! And welcome, Mr. Onibushu. Welcome to the pair of you. Welcome to This Is Christmas. With Costume Quest. This is Grubbins on Ice, the second, well, the DLC in the first Costume Quest. and it is based on being set at Christmas, so that it's sort of icy and sort of slightly Christmassy. Although ultimately it's still quite, you know, costumey, because they've put their costumes on to go and fight the Grubbins once again. But welcome, the pair of you. How are you, and how are you doing? What are you up to this merry evening? It's a little early for merriment, I suppose, perhaps, but, you know, as specified, 2 days till Christmas. I think you're allowed the merriment now. More recruits from the sky. Did you come to join the revolution to help us overthrow Araxia? Revolution? Yeah, we got one brewing. We're not really into Araxia's oppressive ruling style. Merry Eve, exactly. It is the Eve of Eve. And if you know someone called Eve, you can go up to them and go, Merry Eve. And if you know someone called Eve, Evelyn Everson, you could go up to her and go, hello, Eve, it's Christmas Eve. And if you have anything further, it's just silly. Tell me about it. He just oppressed us off that cliff. If you can help us get our friend back, we're in. That sounds fair, but first we'll need numbers if we're going to take down Araxia's monster gate. How do we do that? I need you to go door to door to find some more recruits and maybe get some candy donations. Oh, that sounds just like trick-or-treating. We're pros at that. I knew you would be solid recruits. Just follow the path to town and start knocking. Also, headquarters is just ahead if you want to take on more for the cause. Viva Repugia! Quest accomplished. So I believe as the robot boy, yeah. As the robot boy, I can use my skates. Not sure if we can... Hey! Nose was tickling something drastic. Oh, we can, however. Possibly. Yes, I can change up my costume. Nice. So we can be the Statue of Liberty. I don't think the Statue of Liberty does anything. We can be the laser boy. And then we can be Ninja. And then we can be a bag of chips. Apparently we can sizzle as a bag of chips. Or we can go back to Robot Boys. So I think what we might do... switch companion, that's what we're after. So you started off as the knight, so you can remain the knight. You started off as the lightsaber wannabe, so you can stick to that as well. Oh, who loves candy? I do. Everyone loves candy. These monsters are smelly, but they're also surprisingly friendly. You won a thing yesterday. Ooh, what, pray tell, did you win yesterday? We're used to winners round here. I collect dirt clods from my ears. That's called wax, my friend. And you shouldn't stick your fingers in your ears. It is dangerous. So very dangerous. Secret cave. Well, I must admit, I feel slightly obliged to go in the secret cave in the not too distant future. But for now, we'll just sort of scoot round here. This is the benefit of being the Robo Boy, I suppose. Is the simple fact that I can go whee and scoot around the world, son. Scoot around the world. I mean, it is very easy when you can go scooting around the world. Oh, it's not so easy if you fall off a thing. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going now, but I'm assuming I can't just straight up get locked and unable to sort of go there. Looking for Christmas things. What sort of Christmassy things are you looking for? Oh, I see. You're looking for the rest of the Christmas things. Yes. Well, one of them's fairly obvious because it's brand new and called Max Christmas. That one's relatively obvious. Oh, I see. That would be awesome if only I hooked that line. In what way hook the line? Oh no, I don't think that. I think that's something else entirely. Never mind. Right. Well, we can go in through this cave. I mean, we have very little choice at this point. There is no choice here. I triggered that and then had to leave a second. But there we go. Maximum Christmas. There is theoretically... I may have turned it down a little bit too much. And there's not a lot I can do about that because that is a fundamental part of the video file. That is unable to be turned up sort of by settings. But nonetheless, there's a little snowstorm and the lights start flashing. So there you go. That is Maximum Christmas. I apparently got a tracksuit. Interesting. I wonder how you... Oh, here we go. Okay. Ah, we've got a costume part. So there are costume patterns here. Nice. It's a good volume. Ah, good. That was what I was hoping for. I did do some experiments. For me, it's quite low, I think, but that's because I've got the overall volume of my computer quite low, I suppose. But whoa there, hello. Phil's birthday man. Oh yeah, you did mention it was your birthday. Is it actually your birthday today? Because in that case, I wish you a happy birthday. If it was any other day, fuck off. No, I'm joking. What day was your birthday? Is it actually today? You are some kind of festive wizard. I mean, arguably there is only really one festive wizard at this time of year, and that is Santa Claus. Or if you're feeling nasty, you could call him Daddy Claus, but I wouldn't recommend calling him Daddy Claus. Daddy Claus, Daddy Christmas, he's coming down your chimney. Gandalf. Oh, yeah, no, Santa Claus. That makes more sense. Daddy Christmas, he's coming down your chimney tonight. Get away from the flu, unless you want to get hit by hot Daddy Claus spunk. Santa baby. I'm like, oh no, here we go. We've found our way back round. Marvellous. Well, that's something. I was slightly concerned I'd got myself stuck in a bit of a no-go zone where I was going to discover that I was just simply unable to progress any further because I was locked in a cave, but it turns out no.
Come talk to Shady, eh? I've got battle stamps. You want battle stamps?
We already have a bunch of awesome battle stamps. Please stop bothering us.
Shh, keep it down, kid. And you ain't got any battle stamps like these.
We've been doing just fine so far without your smelly battle stamps.
Oh, well, excuse me. You must have voluntarily jumped off that cliff earlier. My mistake. You couldn't have lost a fight with those sweet battle stamps.
We were just saying something.
Yeah, we
meant to do that. But just for the sake of argument, what kind of battle stamps do you have?
Not so fast. You got candy, little boy.
We got tons of candy.
Now we're talking. Check these babies out. Check these bad boys out.
I do not have that much candy. But Yodeling Black Widow. There we go. I think that's Can't Sleep's next challenge. I need you to paint me a Black Widow figure that is yodeling so that we can actually have a yodeling Black Widow. Anyway, these are too expensive at the moment. Too expensive, too expensive, too expensive by far. So, right, here we go. Let's catch up on a little bit, because I've missed a few messages now. Yesterday, well, happy birthday for yesterday. You have finished the aging for another year. Yes. Just get it all done on one day. Whoop! One of the great holiday parodies. Santa Daddy Slipper. Nope. I must admit, it was interesting thinking of Santa Spidey as a song. Santa Spidey. Because then you can just use the next line of the original song, and it kind of works. Because, of course, Santa Spidey, slip a sable under the tree, or something along those lines. Might be slip a sable somewhere. Wherever you're supposed to slip it, there is some degree of reference to slipping a sable somewhere. And, of course, there is the character Silver Sable. And now I'm not convinced you'd get away with just slipping her anywhere, because if she don't want to go, you're not going to make her go, because she's quite brutal. But, you know, you could have a go. I wouldn't say no to slipping with Sable. I don't think she'd go for it, and I'd respect that, because otherwise I'd get the shit kicked out of me. But nonetheless, you know, it amused me. The simple fact that it does go with the song perfectly. What's with the pagoda? I'm the oldest Grubbin. That means I'll get a pagoda. Oh. I used to run this place, you know, but now I'm just Araxia's puppet. Anyway, now is not a good time. I'm too distraught. Please go away. Well, okay. Let's do some trick-or-treating. Oh, there's a save point. I do kind of want a save point. Because, hello? Hello, police? Oh, no, that's Ren. I'm getting confused between who's who. Oh, no, I think... No. No, I'm getting confused about getting confused about getting confused about what I'm doing. If you only age on your birthday, that means I can eat this 2-year-old cheese. The date isn't today, so I should be okay. I don't think that's a wise stratagem. I'd like to report another kidnapping. I think you dialed the wrong number. This is the Troutberg Historical Society. What? Why would there be a phone to a historical society? How else would we know what in history's happening, buddy? Sheesh. And there we go, we've got a save. We've got a save. You don't feel well? Oh dear. I did say the cheese might be a bad idea. Especially because ultimately, cheese is not really your thing in the first place, is it? You're lactose intolerant, are you not? So, strictly speaking, you know, even fresh cheese would have perhaps been a poor decision on your part. I think it's lactose intolerant, isn't it? I don't know. Do feel free to correct or don't. I don't mind. You can feel free to do whatever you like, to be honest. Right, so let's do some proper battling this time. So, missile barrage. Match the timing. Success. Wham! Missiles. And now we can only do the basic attack, so we'll just do a wham around and phew, I'm a rocket man. Oh, here we go. There we go. It's a lot easier with a control than it is a keyboard, to be honest, because there's only so many options on a controller. Now, I'm sure there's only so many options on a keyboard, but there's something about being told, push this button on a keyboard. It was like shift, space, Q. It was all over the place, and it was like, I have no idea. But now I'm using the controller, I'm doing a little bit better with the whole matching the timing. But this is basically the gameplay. It's another RPG style game. I must admit, I think the way I've set this up might be bad, but I didn't want to set up in another way. It's just annoying that it's sort of very long and thin. And I know this game is slightly stylized, but I don't necessarily think it should be quite as long and thin. I don't know. Might have to look in. For a fact, it'll bugger it all up if I try. But I'm going to anyway at some point in the not too distant future. What I'll do is I'll try and finish off this battle. Victory is mine. But the general premise of oh, technically it's milk proteins, but it's all basically the same food, and people have heard of lactose intolerance. I see. Okay, that's fair enough. But yes, so this is Costume Quest. The original one was a Halloween game, and was very, very entertaining. I suppose it is full screen there, isn't it? Which makes me wonder. Whoops! Did I? No, I did just turn that down. Whoops! No! 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 Stop! I think I turned the FX down several times. Let's try and just get them back to. I think that's probably a tolerable one. But I do just wonder. If I opt that. It's going to break, isn't it? It's going to break. Do 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 do. It's going to break. Nope. Okay. I mean, he's not done anything, but he's not broken either. So that's something. Cool. I love the candy theme. What is the candy theme? Or was it something I just did? Because if it was something I just did, I don't know what I did. But there you go. Or was it in the actual menu? Oh, I see. As in, sorry. My brain didn't work for a moment there. It thought you were referring to a song. Not the fact that the menu is, in fact, as you've specified there, themed around candy. Whoops, no, 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 no. I want out. I want out, please. Let me out of the menu. Oh, there we go. And he's gone Max Christmas again. He's making it snow. But yes, this whole game is based around candy because, as I've been trying to get it out, it's originally a Halloween game. And so you're going around collecting candy at Halloween, dressed in your little costumes. And then there's an invasion by these little fellas, the Grubbins, and then you have to fight back because you somehow have magical powers in your costumes that allow you to transform into the giant mech things that you've seen me being. I tell you what I will do. Now we've experienced a little bit of some of the others, what I will do... Oh shit, it has gone big, isn't it? Oh, bollocks. This is probably going to be a terrible, terrible situation. Oh, dang it. We'll try and get through this first. Respawn cannon, fire. Subscriber cannon, fire. Oh, here we go. We'll get through Ho 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 Halloween as well. No, you did not do anything. I've dicked about and it's now going to break. Which is annoying.
Fuck me!
Fuck you indeed. Sorry. Right, okay, let's... I wonder if I manually shrink it, I can then perhaps transform, stretch to screen. Well, actually now, I think fit to screen would work. No. No, stretch is definitely the one to use. And now, will it come back? Nope! Oh, is it worthwhile trying to get it to work in the other fashion? Let's see. But yes, hello, Mr. Chester Phoenix. I already know it's going to bugger everything. No, I think we're going to stick with this method. It's just going to be awkward. Awkward beyond comparison. So, well, let's have a look, see if we can't. Hey. No, I don't think that's going to help. I don't understand many of those options. I wonder if that would help. I don't really understand that option, but it might do. Let us see, indeed do. Oh, aha! He's found a Christmas emote. That's not the extra Christmas thing, by the way. There is still one more Christmassy doing that I don't know if you'd naturally find, truth be told. Right, let's try this again, see if we can get it to work. Of course, there's always the option that it's just not going to now, which is unfortunate. But welcome. We'll try that. Oh, excellent. This now seems to have just, generally speaking, buggered. Oh! He's making it rain! He's made it rain! And he's found the next... He's found the bonus. That is all three of them now, I believe. Maximum Christmas, Making It Rain, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in a Santa hat. There has been all of the things have been found. So well done, Mr. Chester Phoenix, for finding the chocolate coins. Well, cockballs by going downstairs. Cockballs by going upstairs. Every day you gotta go upstairs, and you gotta cock balls. Are you really just not... Oh, is this that one where you think you're running, but you're not really running? Okay, this is the one where I'm gonna have to kill the whole thing. Right, good. I hate you so much. Why must you be an arsehole? Why must you be an arsehole? Why must you be an asshole? Nobody really knows. Everybody thinks you're an arsehole, though. Everybody thinks you're an arsehole today. Come on, here we go, we may be getting somewhere, but there will be no further mouse choice. There will be no further mouse movement. Cocky cockbums. Oh, nope, there we go, good, right, it's full screen. It's under the thing. We continue, no, not Costume Quest, continue Grubbins. There we go, right, there is no more mouse motion. I cannot move the mouse anymore, so... Oh, also, it lagged to buggery and back, but there you go. Okay, right, let's try welcoming you again, Mr. Can't Sleep. No, not you. Well, you can be welcomed again as well. I'll welcome you all. Welcome, Can't Sleep Must Paint. Welcome, Onibushu. Welcome, Mr. Chester Phoenix. This is Christmas. Or at least an attempt at Christmas. It's not going incredibly well at the moment, but we shall persevere and see if we can't get something done. If you're interested in why it's proving quite so awkward, it is because if I run it full screen, it will fuck up all my windows because it's not... It doesn't seem to register the correct resolution at every time. So I've been running it in a locked window via DXWND. However, if you miniaturize that window, it fucks it all up. So... I find your revolution revolting. And it's special encounter time again. Special encounter time again. And all I was trying to do was see if there was a way of making this battle sequence a little bit bigger. It feels like it should be, but the fact that the outside of the menus in game are not that big, are full screening in this window, I don't know if it's something to do with... Just this is the design of the game, potentially, I think. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played the original Costume Quest. It just feels like a lot of the screen real estate is not being used. And I feel like that's not quite right. But I think we'll just have to live with it and hope for the best. It's not so bad, I don't suppose. Because, I mean, most of the time you're looking at the middle of the screen anyway. So hopefully it won't make too much difference, but you know, it still bugs me slightly. So that's why I've been trying to fuck around with it and get it to be better. But unfortunately, I think we are stuck with how it is right now. So I don't know what I want to do with this mouse cursor. Is the mouse cursor visible? No, it's not. So we'll try and leave him up there and hope he doesn't interfere. Anyway, so welcome everybody. Onibushu and Chester Phoenix. I don't think you've been asked the official questions, so I will ask you the official questions, and Mr. Can't Sleep, feel free to update as needed or desired. How are you doings, and what are you doings? Are you up to anything interesting? Sorry, no civilians past this point, sir. I'm not a civilian, I'm a robot. Bastard. Let's knock the shit out of your thing there. And right, one other thing I was going to do was I was going to change the costume of my friends. So you can be Lady Liberty, and you can be a ninja. I think the second guy has come off better in this situation. Vive Repugia. Oh. I would have joined if I didn't have flat feet. Here's a donation to absolve my guilt. See, this is how the game plays. You knock on the doors. Sometimes it's a nasty man. Sometimes it's a good boy. If it's a nasty man, you fight. Hence why it makes it so dramatic. Ooh, our revolution was better than yours. Doing good and currently eating some Yule log. Very tasty. Very nice indeed. And you're good painting a shield. Broken shield or non-broken shield? It's big Lady Liberty and a giant ninja. Not much planned for today or tomorrow. I do not blame you. In fact, I was quite pleased. I did fuck all today. Actually, it's weird. That's actually a lie. I did do... Whoa, oh, shit, okay. Wasn't expecting to have to move the stick. It's the first time I've seen that prompt. I did fuck all in the morning, and I didn't do much in the sort of middling. I realised my own day timings nobody else would understand. because, you know... Oh, shite. I didn't wiggle quickly enough because I didn't know it was wiggling again. But anyway, I break my day into sort of like the morning, the middling bit, which is the time between, you know, getting up and... Well, I suppose it's the time between when I consider morning to have ended and lunch. And it's usually a couple of hours. Ish. And then the afternoon is the afternoon as normal. But anyway, not hugely important how I break my day into bite-sized chunks. But the most important factor here is this afternoon is when I did all of those little extras. Put a hat on your boy, Obi-Wan. Pilled some chocolate coins for that redeemable. And flashed the lights and put the snow on for Max Christmas. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. It's maximum Christmas. Sorry, I can't let you through this gate. Mainly because I don't know how it works. How are we supposed to get to Axa then? Talk to the grubbing elder. He's old and wise and junk. He'll probably know how it opens. Okay, we need to go... Okay, so there are 5 of 20 houses. And I need to get back to the top of the mountain and found Lucy. No idea about Saturdays. Oh, Saturday's definitely going to be a lazy day for me. I suspect tomorrow's going to be a lazy day as well. Although I haven't fully decided. It depends. This DLC that I'm playing, Grubbins on Ice, is meant to be about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. Now, if that holds true, I'll get the whole thing done today. However, if it doesn't, because obviously I'm faffing and things are going wrong, and I might end up doing more exploration than the average person, I don't know. Bound to fuck something up and have to repeat a load, but still, it might last longer, so I don't know if I'd do a bonus stream tomorrow, or just wait until Wednesday, perhaps, I don't know. You found me. 6 of us were able to escape from Araxia's candy cage. It was terrible. They were going to feed us to big bones. Please, save the others. Okay. I have saved a man or a woman. I'm not fussy, and I couldn't tell. I don't think I've ever heard Obi-Wan ever referred to as your boy. Yeah, but he is, isn't he? He's my boy. He's my Obi-Wan boy. Obi-Wan can boy be. Obi-Wan can be your boy. There you go. That's how he got the name. People just got confused. They thought it was the name, but it was just a statement of fact. Obi-Wan can be your boy. Scram, you got no business here, kid. I wonder if I want to use... Whee! Hello, sir. Hard to get psyched on Yeti Fest when it's so out here. That is true. Oh boy, one can oh boy. He is the boyiest of all the boys. Hey, Mr. Elder, do you know how to open the gate to the edge of town? Hey, can you talk about gates at a time like this? Can't you see I'm heartbroken over here? Don't know how monsters had hearts. How did that happen? Well, I was dating the Repugiarch Elder's sister. We were so perfect for each other. And he forbid her to see me when Araxia took power. My sugar muffin. Gosh, that's so bad. So how about that gate? Oh, harsh, kid. Harsh. And now he's got the nerve to vacation with her in Grubbin Valley, at this hotel right next to my pagoda. How I long to gaze into her eye cavities and caress her bony face. Hey, oh, maybe you could sneak in there and get her back for me. I'll open that gate for you if you do. Yeah, then for love, as long as it gets that gate open. Quickly now, I can see her stuffing her face at the buffet table near the pool over there, and my baby sure loves food. No matter how much she eats, she stays bony. I wish I had her metabolism. Oh, I assure you, sir, so do I. So do I. Let's have a cheeky little save since it's right next to the thing. We've just made history. Oops, history just happened. History just happened twice. Can I not just get in the hotel? Apparently not. Interesting. I wonder how one gets into the hotel. I'm going to attempt to use a ninja costume as a ninja. No, he's just standing. He's standing in the way. I might remain the ninja. Actually, no, it might be easier to remain Robo. Whee! Get out of my way, get out of my way. I have fucking will, so get out of my way. Oh yeah, we never actually went in the secret cave, did we? So let's pop in the secret cave. Why not? Cheeky little secret cave. Smash all your boxes. That's why I came. I'm duty bound, sir. I'm sorry. This isn't personal. I know it's all your own stuff. I don't mean to be an arsehole, but it is video game necessity 101. When there are boxes that can be smashed, you smash the boxes. Sorry, it hurts me as much as it is hurting you, but it is a requirement.
Caca! I'm filled with a sense of purpose. Caca!
I'm in charge of diagrams. I'll draw real good. Are you the leader here? What's the leader? Oh, hi. Nice disguises. You guys are good at disguises. Got a big sports ball thing on the 31st, though. Should end with an hour to midnight, so nice. You'll be able to pop in and do the New Year celebration stream, of course. We've had lots of practice. For anybody new here, of course, there is the tradition of doing the New Year celebration stream, where we rock on gaming for a while and cross midnight. We had the Skies Maker, but he was taken away by the guards. We found this on his desk. Ooh, I got the pirate costume pattern. Sweet, a costume pattern. It's apparently his masterwork, but I can't understand how to read it. You're holding upside down. See, you guys are out of my league. Maybe you'll have better luck putting it together. Either a good start to a new year or a championship game or on the horizon, or else I didn't like this year anyways. That's true. That's a good point. It's a very good way of looking at it. The materials are guarded by some trusted monsters in town. Find them and tell them the Cranston sent you. Sweet. I will attempt to do that. Let's actually have a look. There we go, finally. So here we go. That's the pirate costume. We need a sort of cloth, a hook, a patch, and basically the rest of the outfit. Which is, there you go. It's unfortunately you can't trick Malice into eating coffee beans. There's coffee powder, I think technically. It wasn't even the beans. Chewing down on a coffee bean might actually have been semi-tolerable, but the having a spoonful of coffee powder, not quite so much. Or coffee grounds, isn't it? That's why powder didn't quite sound like the right word, but I couldn't place why for a moment or two. Right, let's have a look. Now we've got a lot of cash, we can sort of figure out what we actually want here. But Deviled Egg on Your Face ability. Damage and applies a fire dot to an enemy. Doesn't sound terrible. Increased defense. I mean, that's probably just quite good. Headless Banshee. Auto-resurrect self after one turn with all HP restored. I mean, that's pretty good. 2-ply toilet paper. Applies an attackable stun to a single enemy for 2 turns. The Yodeling Black Widow allows me a greater chance to cause a single enemy to flee. You're right, it was grounds. I apologise for getting the reference wrong. That's fine. I think you can be forgiven. Almost time for drinking and silly again. It is. What is it about? 8 days? That's a quick calculation. I might be mistaken. It might be... No? 8 sounds about right. Severely damage and stun a single enemy for a turn. Adds greater chance of dodging enemy attacks. That definitely sounds like a good idea. So we might have that. Poison. Applies a damage over time effect. That's not terrible. Small HP recovery per turn. That sounds good. TP. Stun to a single enemy. So what's the 2-ply? An attackable stun. Intriguing. What will be the difference between an attackable stun and a non-attackable stun? I'm assuming, I suppose, one is an attackable thing. Right, so... Okay, interesting. So, what are the ones you've got? Ah, there we go, they're right. Greatly increased attack power. That's probably quite good, in fairness. And then the bowl of... What's it? Greatly increased critical strike damage. I can't necessarily... Oh, of course, I've completely forgotten time zones. I'd completely forgotten the concept of time zones existed. I just assumed when you said an hour to midnight that was an hour to midnight all round. And yes, you're quite right. So yeah, Reynolds has extra HP, which is why Reynolds should probably continue being well, actually, I say continue being. He was never the knight in the first place, was he? So he might be better off having... I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get you in a different costume. Let's experiment with the box of chips. And then let's try and deal with battle stamps. So at the moment you're doing greatly increased critical strike. So I think if I put you with that, my ninja boy should be quite good. I don't know. Counter attack upon successful defend. Could be interesting. Slime effect. Attacks do splash damage to nearby enemies. Ooh. Has a chance of dodging, increased attack power, increased AP, damage and stun a single enemy for 1 turn. That wouldn't necessarily be terrible. I mean, it should be GMT is a space-time and is therefore the superior time zone. I say, would a whole bean be better or worse? Than what? Than coffee grounds? Are we back on the coffee grounds, or I don't know. I'm confused now. You can have the dodge one. Come on, mate. You're a dodgy pair of chips, my friend. You're a dodgy set of chips. Are you one of the secret boys? No. I'm gonna have to go around asking everybody, are you a secret boy? Is you a secret boy? Oh, this is interesting. Oh, wait a minute, actually, I think this is exactly where I went and sort of screwed it up. Oh no, there's a secret child. Oh, you scared me. I found the Truman Show. But yay, I found a secret child and a treasure chest. So I think that makes me a winner too. I've got a costume pattern, the eyeball. Intriguing. Is that part of that one? Yes, it is. I see. So you get the red tracksuit to become the eye, and then you've got sort of a couple of other bits to become something else. But yeah, we'll carry on looking around for that. Not a very yeehaw time. Yeehaw. Would you like to be a yeehaw? And what's quite fascinating there is there's clearly every now and again a prompt to whack that eye plant, and yet there doesn't appear to be a way to get in to actually whack that eye plant. But there you go. The best time zone is clearly Nepal, India, plus 15 minutes. I see. Wow. That just seems sort of like they didn't want to accept someone else's time zone, so they just went, no, we're going to do it in 15 minutes. We're just going to do 15 minutes extra. So I'm assuming that's probably a way back this way. Have we dealt with this house? Yes, clearly. Oh yeah, I recognise this place now. Whee! What's quite amusing is if you look at his face at the moment, and then I'll just back here, and then look at his face, look at his face, look at his face, look at his face. Maximum concentration. He sticks his tongue out. I'll have a cheeky another save. Why not? And now, as I say, we've probably got to figure out how to get into the hotel, but I don't know precisely how to do that. Do you have any further information? No. No, you don't. Okay. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's fine. Are you one of my secret boys? Leave these monsters alone! Okay, that was unexpected. I twatted a man in the foot, and now I'm paying the price. Oh, there's the chip monster. I am the chip monster. I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, what was that? I don't know what that was. They just took a load of that. Oh, that must have been where I twatted them in the face before the battle started. Wham! Rocket fist. Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing the Salt Assault. North Cyprus uses Turkish time. South Cyprus uses Greek time. You can literally step over a line and back again to shift an hour each way. Nice. I always like that idea. Now I'm in the future. Now I'm in the past. Now I'm straddling both. There's a timer off my house. Sorry. It just happened to rhyme. It just happened to rhyme a little. Oh, Snippy, Snippy! I am the Chip Crab. You will face my Chip Justice. You will endure... Oh, Chip Justice. Chippy Crab. Chip, chip, chip. Chip, 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 chip. Chip, chip. I do like that chip costume. That is a great costume. Do-do-wee. No, we dealt with those two houses, didn't we? Did we deal with this third house as well? Yeah, I think so. Wee. Yep. Wee. Oh, chest bump. Okay, I think he might have the advantage this time round. And the Greeks don't use daylight savings, but Turks do. So sometimes it's 2 hours, blimey. Can you imagine if you worked just across that line? So that you actually had to sort of... That would be the weirdest shit ever, wouldn't it? You're having to sort of get up, like, at a very strange time. I suppose you'd probably just set your watch to the time where your workplace is, perhaps. That might be the easiest option. A little bit awkward for... Although, yeah, I suppose it'd be very awkward for everything, really, wouldn't it? Whoops! Sorry, I got confused as to which one it was. Luckily, with those prompts, it's just bonus. If you match the timing, you get a little bonus on top of the attack. If I miss that defense, I'd take a bit more damage, but you know, it's not difficult to get the win on them. Oh, I should have used the salt assault. Bollocks! I wanted to see what it was. That would be very unlikely, Jay. Greece and Turkey hate each other. That's fair. It's a tense piece for now. It's a piece of tense. It's just a small piece of fabric. A piece of tense. A tense piece. I thought I'd double down and make sure everybody understood the joke. Do you understand the joke? If you don't understand the joke, we can go through the joke again, step by step. I want to revolt too, but I can't grow a beard. I don't think you need a beard for revolting. So I suppose there is that staircase, which will be fine. Just want to double check down here. That's the hotel and nothing else. So I think it's up the staircase. Old people like each other. Young people like each other. It's the ones in the middle that keep shanking each other. Nasty. Oh, hello. I think I just pulled a quad. Well, that's very impressive. I've got several thousand years of not getting along. Che Guevara had a shit beard and he revolted. You could say his beard was revolting. Because they mean the same thing, just in case you weren't aware. Or they don't mean the same thing, but they're spelt the same, that's the point. X, repeatedly. Snippety, snippety, snip. Snippety, snippety, snip. I am a bowl of chips. Well, a packet of chips, I suppose. But if you decant it into a... Oops, that was the wrong one. Hey, dodged anyway. Nice. I was going to fuck it up on anybody. It's the one who's able to dodge out the way well. And pow! Right in the rocket first. You look like you could do with a missile. To the face. Kind of like Queensland. Doesn't use DST, so sometimes they're same as SA, and sometimes it's NT instead. Good lord. That's all very confusing. Yeah! Ninja. Also, always a pondered Saint Pierre. Using a different... Oh, shit. I was paying too much attention to the chat. Good old Newfoundland. Which is quite clearly spelt Newfoundland. But they want you to believe it's Newfoundland. Despite it, as I say, clearly not being spelt like that. Salty! Everybody gets salty. I suppose really I should... Kitsune Shroud. Oh, I see. My chips disappear. My chips have disappeared. You bastard, you stole my chips. I will have my vengeance. It would make for a terrible film, wouldn't it? John Wick of... No, it's John Chips. I'm John Chips. You stole my chips. I'm gonna murder you all. Yeah. Arkansas, Kansas, Arkansas. That's rice for Arkansas. But I can't explain Arkansas or Arkansas. Possibly something to do with R. Kelly. What do you suppose this thing is? I don't know, but it looks like it would be fun to slide down. Oh, I see. I can actually sort of Oh, right, I understand. So I do need something that can hook. Do I have something that can hook? Would a ninja be able to hook? No, because it's got that sort of... Oh! I need the pirate costume, you fucking twat. Which sort of thing would have a hook? Would it be the pirate costume? Yes. Yes, it would. So I do wonder if maybe... Are you one of my secret boys? Ah, Cranston sent me. Good, I'm sick of guarding this stupid ramp. So I think stupid ramps... To be honest, I just run the revolution to get the ladies. If you see any, please tell them about Fangus. And... Whoops, I missed. Whee!
Hello there.
General Blue Boosh. Meshy Rasmus. How many different variations have you got in you?
Hello there.
Meshy Rasmus to you too. Hello there, Elf Trainer Supreme Dragonfang. Fun story, had dinner, put you on. Cat sat on lap and I immediately fell asleep, but now the cat is gone, I'm awake. And festive Obi-Wan indeed. Festive Obi-Wan indeed. There are two more. There are two more secret Christmassy redeems. Can you find them? As mentioned, one of them is super fucking easy because it's literally called Christmas. But that's not 100% the point. The point is they are new. Whee! And whoo. Oh no, we're just back here. Interesting. Did I get that costume piece then? Yes! Oh, I see. Yeah. I literally just got the newspaper. Why I need a newspaper as a pirate, I do not know, but we'll soon find out. Anyway, there was a couple more of these ramps, which I'm assuming are the other boys. Cranston sent me. Did he send me new orders? Have I been stationed somewhere else, sir? Yes, your new post is a few feet to the left. Christmas! Not that sort of command, I'm afraid. There's no secret command for Christmas. Saint-Pierre is like 40 miles from the Newfie coast. Stupid France, giving them a different time zone. Stupid France indeed. Anyway, also, welcome, Mr. Blue Bush. Welcome to Christmas. Welcome to Christmas. Because that's what we do. It's Christmas. That's it. That's the end of that song. Because I couldn't think of anything else to say. I'm afraid I cannot give you presents. I did have presents for you, but then I wasn't able to go out. And so I could no longer give you presents. But I promise there was present for you. In fairness, you've seen the present for you. Make it snow. Funny you should put that as a command. You need to look elsewhere. It's not commands, but it can make it snow. Does anybody want to show him? Would people like to show him? Is that what you call it? Either way, I'm done with it. You can use it now. Yeah! I've got myself a hook. Oh, here we go. He's found him. He's found Max Christmas. And oh, I see. You put the newspaper as a hat. How very nice. But yes, now I'm a pirate. But unfortunately, the slight issue I think that I've got... Yeah, I can no longer go up that barrier. So we've got to go back to robot to go over the barrier. And then we want to go back to pirate. Hey, he's found the make it rain. Oh, no, everybody's making it rain chocolate coins. Do you know what? I'm weirdly pleased with that chocolate coins thing. Mostly because of how simplistic it is. Because I'm hoping, there's a part of me, I hope, it looks like it took a reasonable amount of time and a bit of effort. It didn't. It needs munch noises. That's fair. It's fair. I did put a little tinkle at the bottom, but, you know, it's just because I couldn't keep it. I couldn't hold on to it any longer. I had to just go. But that's not the point. And there was a little foil unwrapping noise as well. Anyway, let's hook. Hook, line and sinker. Hey, here we go, finally. Whee! And I'm going to remain pirate just to see what it's like in combat. We shall see. He's making it rain as well. Oh, he's got loads of points. Oh, he's really going for it. But yeah, anyway, so basically it's exactly the same basic thing as the original Make It Rain. But I tinted one coin brown, obviously. And then I tinted another coin silver. and then another coin I left gold. And I used the page turn effect in After Effects to fold the front coin away and fold the rear coin away slightly. And then I think you can just about see it, but I think it's one of those ones where if you don't know it's there, that's so clever, I've shit myself. I don't know if it's that clever. But, so I think the shitting yourself might be something to do with that off cheese you had earlier on. But, yeah, and then I timed it so that the foil came off together and you end up left with the little coin. And it's, it looks quite effective. And basically, I tinted the front of the coin going from gold to silver. But I think it travels so fast you don't necessarily notice it's just a shifting tint. It tricks the eye into making it look like it's two sides. Which, I mean, it should have been two sides, because I did ask for it to be two sides. And it was like, could you use this layer as the second side? And it just went, no. No, I did not. Also, this isn't Builders 2, how long did I sleep for? You have been asleep for 5 years, Mr. Blue Boosh. Everybody was worried about you. It is 2026. The world has moved on, and the Fantastic Four have finally come out for MCP, so you'll be pleased with that. But yeah, you've not missed much, truth be told. You've not missed much. Are the rules for X-Wing out yet? No, they're still in flux, I'm afraid. They've had several iterations, but they keep having people complain and kick up a fuss, so they keep changing their mind. So they go, here are the rules. Nah, don't like them. Oh, okay, we'll go back to the other rules. Did CSMP finish Cap's shield? He did. He's done a dozen Captain's shields since then. You should come to me. Talk to an old friend. Would love to see you. Not unless you have a good side dish to go with this beet fruit. Meat fruit? I don't want meat fruit. We're on COVID Beta Omicron. We're on Beta Omicron Sentinel Prime, I think, aren't we? Optimus Prime, I suppose, as well. The better question is, Jay, has the Fantastic Four finally come out with a good movie? That's a good point. That's a good question. And I fear the answer is no, not really. Although I didn't mind the sort of Chris Evans others one. Yeah, I'm afraid, unfortunately, you don't have superpowers, but everybody who was awake does in fact have superpowers nowadays. So I think all you can really do is progress round this side and hope for the best and see what happens, because there doesn't appear to be an obvious thing present elsewhere. What powers did we all get? Not much. Unfortunately, they were quite shit powers. So I need to find a dish for the woman. But we do now have a sort of shortcut back if need be, but surely there's something else I can do whilst in here. I wonder if I can twat that man. Yeah. I mean, I can, but he's not that fussed. He is nonplussed. Can I twat you? She just belches. Why is that small boy also part of MC2? That's because he's in a costume of Chips. He is the Chip Man. I will try and show you a battle in the not too distant future, so that you will be able to witness the almighty Chip Crab, because the Chip Crab is fantastic. I got the power of being part man, part skeleton. A skeleton man. Ah, my god, you lucky son of a bitch. Let's drop down there, because there doesn't appear to be anything I can do. Can we smash the door open? No. I'll just do a cheeky little save. Now I've got to figure out where the fuck I want to go. Do you have any meat, my friend? Or something that would go with a meat fruit? No, I don't think you do. There's another zip line over there, but I can't imagine that's going to be... Oh, well, I suppose it depends. Can I use the zip line from this side? I assumed I couldn't, but... No. I think that's a one-way zip line, and I'm going the wrong way. I mean, this bodes slightly badly that I'm stuck and lost already, but it's fine, I suppose. It's fine. We'll just carry on trying to find things. We can carry on smashing stuff. But yeah, we don't really need to go there. We need to go there. Up here is just where we did the zip line, which I'm assuming the zip line's not going to prove too useful. Oh, I'm not saying those words, Mr. Blue Bush, by the way. Welcome, Raiders. Now, would one of the kindly mods, because I'm not going to try putting any attention off of the window I'm in at the moment, because unfortunately, if I do, it will break, and I don't want it to break. But would a kindly mod write _ SO and then Mellow Miniatures? Mods at the moment include Mr. Blue Bush and Chester Phoenix, and possibly only Bushu. I'm afraid currently Can't Sleep, you are not a mod. I might change that in the not too distant future, but not right now. But also, welcome. Welcome, Mr. Mellow Miniatures. It's an _ I did say _ didn't I? Yes, that one. There you go. There we go. I'll pause the game for a moment.
Northern boys love gravy.
That is possibly one of the shortest and creepiest clips ever to come out of things. Just with no context. Absolutely no context. Northern boys love gravy. I'm gonna cover you in gravy and then stab you. It's what I like doing. It's the weekend. But welcome, Mr. Mellow Miniatures, and welcome, guests of Mellow Miniatures. This is Christmas. And we have just had a Maximum Christmas from Mr. Chester Phoenix. That is available. You will need channel points to engage in Maximum Christmas, but nonetheless, it is Maximum Christmas. And you can make the lights flash and make it snow to your heart's content. What were you painting today, Mr. Mellow Miniatures? We are currently playing Costume Quest Grubbins on Ice, which is Christmas-y-ish. It's mostly Christmassy. A little bit Halloweeny, of course, because it's based on Halloween. But nonetheless, it is also quite Christmassy. It's Max Christmas. There you go. That was someone's superpower. He became Max Christmas. You should come with me. I just talked to an old friend that would love to see you. Yeah, you want a good side dish to go with this meat fruit. I don't know where to get you a good side dish. We may be stuck now until I figure out where to go. Ooh, this might be a time zone where we are stuck. I can't even quite remember how I got into that underground section, because there might be some other areas we could explore with the underground. But the unfortunate thing is I can't quite remember where I went to get there. Who needs Christmas in July when you can have it for Halloween instead? That's true. Where was the little secret area? Was it here? What's the green stuff? You are going to have to help me out slightly. What is the green stuff? Oh, the green stuff as in this? I think it's just a slimy ooze. I don't know for certain. You painted a Santa, a reindeer, and packed them both in for a mental idea of a Necron snowman. Nice. And I have just small hydrate. That sounds quite fascinating. I'll have to have a look. Well, I suppose maybe I've actually done the revolution, so we can talk to the revolution man, but first there must be a way into that underground area, because I accidentally found myself in the underground area last time. Ah, there we go. I found, or at least I think I've found where I want to go. Fun fact, one Halloween I went as Santa getting in shape for Christmas by eating all the Halloween candy. That is a fantastic costume. That is absolutely magnificent. Here we go. This is sort of where I wanted to go. I can't guarantee this is 100% where I want to go, but it's sort of... it might yield something. Ah, we can hook We can hook, we can possibly line, and maybe even sink her in the end as well. Whee! Do-do-do-do-do-do, candy for me, candy for you, and candy for tea. I wouldn't recommend candy for tea. I've done it several times before, it wasn't sensible. Tasty, but not sensible. Just keep smashing stuff. So I think we're back in this cave, which means we can go off in this side of the cave. Oh, this is a good cave with lots of treasure. Candy for you, 100 pieces of candy, given by a skeleton hand. The wire mesh for... the wire mesh is for the eyeball costume. Maybe the eyeball costume will yield some kind of ability to find secrets. Why is your cheese green and gooey? Because it's gone off, I think was the suggestion earlier. His cheese has gone off. Instead, one of those cheesy pumpkin bucket things, I just put all the candy in his sack. Nice. You gotta be careful about having candy for tea. She's a real fussy eater. Oh, boo hiss boo. If you treat candy with respect and tell her she's pretty, she's good for tea. Yes. Boo the second. You don't get a pass on that just because you followed it up. It's boo the second. Boo the first, boo the second, and boo the goose. Here we go. So, did we find out what was that way? Nothing. Right. I don't think we can travel back along the hook line, can we? So, I might be stuck here. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. The cat's just thrown up. Too much candy. Shouldn't have fed them candy for tea. But yes, that is a situation you need to deal with immediately, I think. That is a dire situation that needs to be dealt with. But I don't envy you having to clean up cat sick. Because I have cleaned up cat sack. Cansack, diddle-I-bo. I have cleaned up cat sick in the past. After throwing up right behind me, she ran under the desk and threw up more. I mean, that's fairly standard practice from cats. They don't like to just do it all in one place, unfortunately. Oh, hello. You're one of the guys I landed on previously, which means, yes, we've just whipped round. So do we have any special items? Oh, these are the creepy treats, right. Nutty Dum-Dums, Strawberry Smackdowns. Oh, I see, these are all of them. So, Razums, Glop, Wobblers, Choconanas, Shimmer Fizz, Chunk Waters, Candy Hairs, Moops, Sweet Tooths, Fruity Foams, Swedish Noses, Jelly Has-Beens, Nutty Dum-Dums, Strawberry Smackdown, Cotton Candy, Cake Cod, Two-Headed Toddlers, Maple Crusties. That's all of our candies. Happy Vomit Day! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I did dog vomit today. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Merry Christmas. After throwing up. Yeah, there we go, right. And you did a dog vomit today. How... that requires a lot more explanation, I think. In what way did you do dog vomit? Are we, like... I just can't fathom. Is that a phrase for describing the sort of sick you were? I did a dog vomit. I vomited like a dog. Or did you paint some dog vomit for reasons beyond my ability to fathom? But nonetheless, it definitely needs more information, I fear. No, that's a dead end. That's fine. But I tell you what, we'll go down into the caves again, see if we can find something of interest. But I suppose if we have picked up a couple of extra candy treats, I think. Okay, there's a dog staying here. I see. Everyone went out and it threw up. I see. I understand, right. So, right, okay, yes. And I do see you did specify and you threw up because of it, but I couldn't get past the first line to get into the second line. But still, yeah, no, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. The dog's down it. It smelled so bad you threw up. Nasty. Both the dog vomiting and you vomiting, particularly nasty. And it's a little early for the eggnog vomits, isn't it? I mean, in fairness, I don't think I've ever vomited eggnog because I've never really had eggnog. Or at least I'm fairly confident I've never had eggnog. Because it's just not... It's not something that's appealed. There is no appeal for me and eggnog. We just don't get along. In fairness, it's not necessarily just me who's sort of eggnog doesn't appeal to. I think it's basically the entirety of our country, because it's not ever been like that sort of thing in England, I don't think. I mean, granted, there's a lot of things in the world and in England that I don't encounter that much, but I'm fairly certain eggnog feels distinctly American. I'm sure it exists outside of America, but it's one of those ones that feels distinctly American, and I don't think it really ever took off all that much over here. Now, this is where... Do we have a map? I think the answer is no. Trying all the sort of obvious buttons and a couple of non-obvious buttons. I'm relatively certain there is no map, which is causing a slight amount of issue with finding where to go. Finding where to go. I don't know. Finding where to go. You've never really had it either. Well, that's fair. I tell you what, we found... Granted, there's a lot of things in the world, indeed. We did find the pirate costume, so I wonder if this boy is going to be happy. I mean, he's going to be pissed that I destroyed all his crates, but he might be happy that I found the pirate costume. You won't catch me wearing eye patches after Labour Day. That's fair. Charge of diagrams. Filled with a sense of purpose. Well, now see, I'm not filled with a sense of purpose. I'm filled with a sense of I don't know where to go. Do you sell odd food? No. Okay. Oh, rotten pumpkin guts, though. That's an upgrade. Splash damage and apply a strong poison. I like the sound of that. I'm going to buy it. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to equip it immediately, because I'm kind of satisfied with what I've got at the moment. But I might consider it at some point. Don't know why I suddenly went all patriotic there. They only sell even food. I said odd food, didn't I? Took me a moment. As is so often the way, I don't keep as much track of what I say as I perhaps should. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I don't think this is going to help me. Which does beg the question, why are you doing it? But that's not the point. Right, now, the point is... If I want to try and make sure I've not missed anything, I need to just pop over here and grab my pirate costume and hook here. But I'm fairly certain this is going to hook straight over the bridge and over there. Yeah. So that did bugger all. A bugger all down in earth. So we're once again slightly stuck, slightly stymied as to what we want to do. We've been to that house, that's not a problem. Because I mean, I know roughly what I want to do. I want to either go through the gate or reunite the bloke with his woman. But the woman don't want to go unless I get an alternate food supply. Which I don't know whether that would be considered just the candy, but she doesn't seem to be registering the idea of candy. Also, I suppose, oh, maybe she'll follow the chips. Yeah, I wonder if I dress as the chips and talk to her. I'm not convinced that's going to work out, but it's as good an idea as I have at the moment. So let's transfer to chips. Not unless you got a good side dish to go with this meat fruit. No, unless it's me. Oh, wait! I've got the salty grease. Or in the words of Can't Sleep Must Paint, salty semen. Salty semen. I was looking through your clips the other day. I chose to recommend the Chaos one, just to. Oh, okay. She's gonna catch me. She's gonna catch me with chips. But I was still very pleased at that clip. Semen, salty semen. But yeah, I was advertising clips from people. I believe it was I did a couple of my own, Tiny Miner, and Have You Ever Paused? And then for Blue Boosh, I advertised his stealing focus tokens, and then for Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint, I chose the sort of chaos one where everything's kicking off, and you're just there going, "Can anyone hear me? Can anyone actually hear me? I don't think anybody can actually hear me over this." P.S. That's not what he sounds like. Hey, where did that salty grease smell go? Baby, I knew you'd come back to me. Grubby, I didn't know you were here. I can't thank you enough, kids, but at least I can open that gate for you. I'm under the desk cleaning up cat vomit, and I heard Blue Boosh steals tokens. Indeed. As I say, I was sharing clips because there was sort of Twitch's UK Twitter feed said, you know, share some clips of the best clips. I see. Is that revenge for me having clipped you saying salty semen? I suppose. Have you taken it completely out of context, or have you allowed the context to remain? I assume the former. I can't thank you enough, kids, but at least I can open that gate for you. You got me with salty semen. You disgust me. Leave your salty semen at home. Thanks for bringing my baby back. She's an eyeful. And Robo to speed. Woo! Now, because we may get into battles, what we'll do is we'll go chips and then pirate, because then I've still got chips in the team. Zero context. I can confirm. That's fair. What you got? My brother Blob stole some of my creepy treat cards to use as prizes in the Yeti Festival. He even swiped my favourite cotton candy. I tried to get it back, but one of those stupid guards won it from him first. I heard you've been knocking those guards around. If you run across that cutting candy card, I'll trade you for it. Keep my eyes peeled. Gross. And when a monster's telling you you're gross, you know you are. Hey kid, you're all my secret children. Candy corn is so last season. I believe the candy corn costume was available in the original costume quest. Don't peel eyes, that's gross. Indeed, he agreed with you. Shady, what you doing here? Got clients all over Rapugia, kid. I'll go where the action is. You get me. You get me, lad. You get me. I do get you. Hey, buddy, I'm going to twat you. Oh, that made my belly jiggle. Stop hitting me. I don't think I'll ever get to see my abs. Ah, suddenly I feel really bad for him. He seems so jolly. That made my belly jiggle. And then when you talk to him for real, it seems so depressing. Oh, I think this is nasty, man. You're one of my secret children. Indeed, I've got 6 of them. Pirate time, baby! I am the skeleton pirate. Oh my god, the pirate is awesome. I had a feeling the pirate was going to be pretty fucking awesome. Dead men tell no tales. Hopefully we might get a chat. Whoopsie doodles. I don't think I pushed it anywhere near the right button. We did see the sword, didn't we? The only other one we want to see is to try and get the... Oh no, we saw the Kitsune Shroud as well. Can't say it was that great at the moment. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not phenomenal either. So, I'll tell you what I might do. I might fail a couple of these. Beep. Well, having said that, even failing a couple is not going to necessarily do me much good. I don't think that... Oh, okay. Again, I'm going to try failing that, see if I can keep the guy alive just a little bit longer. But I don't know of any way of defending. I think it's all about attack, 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 attack. Have you killed him? Oh, yeah, you killed him. That's a shame. I was hoping to get Dead Men Tell No Tales. But I have found the Cotton Candy. And the Maple something or others. The Maple somethings. Now we'll knock on this door again. Viva Rapugia. I don't really have a horse in this race, but I feel compelled to help you anyway, kid. Here's a load of candy for your sack. Oh, yes, I feel it. I feel my weighty sack. Can you feel it too? Can you feel my two inside my weighty sack? Do. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna twat you. Leave these monsters alone, you big bully. except I'm the one who hit you, so I think that makes me the big bully. But that's not the point, you forget that bit. Demon fries. I do like the fries grab. Such a bizarre... I mean, the mind who thought up the enormous fucking fries crab is just magnificent. It's the sort of mind you want to meet at some point, I think. A designer who can look at a bag of chips, or a packet of chips, whatever you want to call it, and just go, yeah, I could make a crab monster out of this. Absolutely brilliant. Although you'd never want to go to a fast food restaurant with him, would you? So it's nice seeing it, and it's lovely that he's managed to get it into a game, but he's got to be a monster if you actually get him in the restaurant. Dang it. Couldn't kill him in one. Well, that does give me the opportunity to hopefully, unless that was some kind of... Whoops, that was wrong. No one. As long as Ren's alive. Dead men tell no tales. You mess with me, you mess with Claudia. Bang, 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 bang. You're being ejected from the front room because it's a bedroom for the next few days. Oh my. That's fair. I'll try to keep the stream running on my phone, but it doesn't like it tonight. That is unfortunate. If I vanish, Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas to you too, Mr. Can't Sleep Must Paint. Hope you have a lovely time. I don't know whether you're the one sleeping in the living room, or whether it's the guests. One assumes guests. Loosely only because I don't think you'd voluntarily sort of sleep in the other room. Unless you're having your bedroom fumigated or something, but nonetheless, enjoy your company, enjoy your Christmas, and see you in possibly the sort of the bit between Christmas and New Year. The taint of the year. It ain't Christmas. It ain't New Year. The taint. The same. I got that from Danny Sexbang from Game Grumps, by the way. That general gist of idea. It's the reverse here. Very quaint, very quiet and empty. The taint of the new year, amazing. Just smash a bit of ooze and give you your cutting candy. I might as well, sir. One of those guards has to have that cutting candy. Let me know if you find it. Just so happens to have run across it. I have an extra one now. What can you give me for it? I'm so glad I didn't go with my first impulse to eat you. How about this red hot foam card? Thank you very much. I got a red hot foam card, and it saved the game, which is very convenient. Very convenient indeed. Very convenient. Oh, there's a save point over here as well. That's a shame. Well, actually, it's not a shame. I didn't mean a shame. Let's knock on this door. Viva Repugia! What have you got for me? I'm not going to let you jeopardise my pension. I wasn't planning on taking your pension away, sir. I promise. Promise you, wholeheartedly. Pirates don't... Well, actually, no, pirates do take your pension away. I say they take your pension away. They don't just take your pension away, they take all of your money away. And they don't really care. Push the Y to bring down the cutlass. Was this the most logical choice? Yeah, I think it was. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the kill in one blow, but it is still, nonetheless, the most logical choice available to me. Whoopsie doodles. That is unfortunate. Bam! The pirates in the government took my pension away. I'm so edgy. Oh, oh no, he dodged it anyway. That's lucky. I must admit, I think, as much as I've got certain abilities on here that are based on the idea of adding extra attack, defense is kind of what you're lacking in the battle system in this game. Because I've only really got an attack, as far as I can tell. I might have a look through the controls to see if I can find... I suppose you have got an active defense, I suppose. But I'm fairly certain you just get the standard attack and the special attack, and that's it. It's not the world's most in-depth battle system. It's still a very fun game. It's just not a hugely in-depth battle system. But I do have a chip monster, so that pleases me. Pleases me greatly. Let's try and kill you with my ninja powers. You will face my ninja powers, and you're stunned. That's what we need. It's what we like. Basic attack. I'm gonna sort you up, bitch. Now I'm gonna slice your gonads. Slice your gonads into candy. Get myself dietetic marzipan. Woo! I leveled up as well. Sweet. I don't think I can do anything with my level ups. I think that's just a thing, you level up. But let's just double check the controls. Walking, not a problem. Oh, I think that is literally it. Okay, that's fine. That is all of the controls. I thought maybe there was a scroll down list. It turns out, no, there is no scroll down list. That is all of the controls right there in front of you. Hey, bruv. What do you want, sir? Sorry, Pripscripts, I can't let you in without express permission from the Trauberg Elder. This is UNESCO World Heritage Site. That's impossible. Repugia isn't even a country. He's not supposed to be Irish, but he went there anyway. We got an exception because this site is so awesome. They're all going slightly Irish now. Don't know why. It's a relatively comfortable voice. Oh, I was gonna fuck you up, but he turned around, so he got the jump on me. Not that it makes much difference. We shall twat him in the face, twat him in the gonads, twat him in any place that I think will hurt him real good. Get wide, baby. Snippity snip. Snippity snip, snippity snip. I'm the snipping machine, I'm the snipping chips, I'm the chip snipper. That would be a disturbing thing to find out about someone, wouldn't it? If they were a chip snipper. You invite them to a fast food restaurant. You say to them, do you want to pop down to McDonald's? And they go, yes. Yes, indeed. And get wide, baby. Bad chat up lines. Did I say get wide? Or did he say get wide? I don't know. I'm confused now. And sounds painful. God only knows what that clip is. We shall soon see at some point in the not too distant future, I'm sure. But dead men tell no tales. Unfortunately, that clip will probably tell many a tale. But yeah, if you were in a fast food restaurant and they brought out the chips and the person you were with, fancy dollops! Do you fancy my dollops? I mean, they are magnificent dollops, in fairness. But I wouldn't recommend touching my dollops. It's unhygienic. Let's have a little cheeky save since we just passed by. And then get back to the chip statements. Because I'm sure the joke's going to be well worth it. Now we've sort of been all around the houses and continually interrupting the joke. It's going to be so worthwhile. But the fundamental joke was, it would be weird if you invited a friend to a restaurant and you both got chips and then they took out a small pair, like nail scissors, that sort of scissor, and just went snip, snip, snip. I'm sorry, I can't eat a whole chip. Not in one go. I have to put them into very, very mouth-friendly pieces. And that they did that with every chip. And you would be there forever, wouldn't you? Jesus. Never do that to someone. You would be wasting their time immensely. Well, that's a dead end. I suppose it could be worse. It could have been an actual dead end. Phyrexia here, so I'd slap him in a break. Well, I'm going to slap you, friend. You popped one of those boils I couldn't reach, thanks. Oh, well, I'll pop some more. Fucking bastard. Making me pop his boils. That means your friend is an anteater. Is that what they do? I guess. Oh, I suppose. Yeah, they can snip the chip and then just go and get tiny, tiny chips. You put them in your mouth hole, tiny chips. You don't want to know where else he might put them. Nice pagoda. You must be the Trauberg Elder. Oh, it's the tiny little mouse thing, like a 20p. Yeah, I'm the geezer around here, whatever that's worth anymore. This pagoda used to mean something. Araxia and the Repugiarchs trashed most of our Trauberg culture when they took over. That's a bummer. You guys seemed so steeped in culture. Well, not all was lost, eh? Legend has it that the tome of the Trauberg still exists deep in a cliff clave somewhere. A cliff clave. Well, the opening. The jaw is long. Ah, I see. Yes, they usually... Well, they've got, like, long snouts for burrowing into anteater... Or, no, they don't want to burrow into their own homes. They want to burrow into ant homes. If it's real, it is the oldest Trowbog artifact and would help us restore some of our heritage, but we can't get to it because we're too fat for rickety catwalks. Ugh. Why are you looking at me like that? You think we want to go on those rickety catwalks? You will? Oh, sorry, I think that was the wrong voice for the wrong character. That's fine. You stepped away for a few moments. Have I missed anything? All licking, no sucking for Mr. Andy, does it really? Yes, I think you're... Yeah. I mean, in fairness, you know you're right. Whenever I say, yeah, you might be right, that's usually me just agreeing that I didn't know, but now I do. It's not meant to doubt your knowledge. We've not got a little X icon in the top of the screen going, doubt. That's a reference to a video game whose name I cannot remember right now. It's the police one, where they did all the sort of interviews where you could... they said... L.A. Noire, there you go. You got the one. That's the one. That's the boy. I might play that at some point, because I do quite enjoy L.A. Noire, and it's been quite some time since I played L.A. Noire. And I do like it as a game. Yeah. Which is one of the greatest lines in video games ever. And pray tell, which line is that? Your daughter has that with anyone saying something like, is it? Or, oh, I suppose it is, when she tells you something. Ah, I see. That's concerning, because I'm meant to have developed beyond the level of I want to say 6-year-old. I don't know why I want to say 6-year-old. I don't know if I know that or just have made that up. But 6 is the number I've guessed at. This one is red. Oh yeah, it looks like it. It is. Ho higher. Speaking of red, I'm going to make you bleed. 6 in Feb. Close. Ah, fair enough. As I say, I don't know why. Oopsie. You fuck young boys, Valdez. I see. That's the line, is it? I don't immediately recognise it. So it obviously didn't resonate too much with me. The one that most people were always sort of using is just the idea of doubt being a key feature. It's the first game in the game. It's the first game in the case. Is it really? You're not clipping that. That's probably wise. Probably a sensible decision. Hi-ya. I doubted everything I was told. Yes. Well, the problem was, I think, doubt wasn't quite what it suggested. Because doubt is kind of just a healthy dose of skepticism. But I think in the game, it was a little bit more, holy shit, you're a fucking liar. That's funny and all that, but it's a question that kind of comes out of nowhere. You fuck young boys, Valdez. While Sloffington played it, she just threw the controller at me for the shooting bits. Oh, I see. That's fair, I suppose. Oh dear, Ren is not looking healthy, but we stunned him, so I think we'll be... Never mind, Ren is dead. That is inconvenient, but we shall be fine. Kitsune Shroud. I'm going invisible, motherfucker. I am the ninja. Kitsune Shroud. Bomb. Activate. Press the X button. Dodged anyway. Fuck you. You're going to get chipped. Gonna send you down the wood chipper. Send you into hell. I must admit, as much as I love the ninja, its ability is just not that good, because it's very defensive and not even... I don't know. It doesn't even feel useful defensive, so I'll tell you what. We'll have you be something else. Do you want to be a... No, I can't be another chip monster. I'll tell you what might be fun. Just go back to being a Luke Skywalker wannabe. Posted in the Discord. Posted in the Dis. Posted in the Discord. I don't know what it is. No, I do know what it is. I'm just trying to make it rhyme. Yeti carols make me feel nostalgic. Right, let's twat that and knock on the door. Favor Apogia. Do you want to do things? My dad is Trowbog Elder. It's in my best interest to give you this. All of the candy. I like candy. Do, 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 do. I like candy. I now have to go back to the robot so I can wee. Because only robots can we, as we all know. Just have a little bit of my oil leak. I wasn't 100% expecting to go down there, but what's quite good, in a way, if you think about that, if you saw that, difficult to know if you were paying 100% attention, because it was only on the screen for a moment or two before I collected it, but there was a tiny piece of candy just inside that gap you could go through, which is subtle game design, because it tells you can go in that gap, which then allows you to go, there we go. The options used to be something different, I think. Good cop, bad cop, options maybe. Then some higher ups wanted to change to options used, but the devs never had the time to change the dialogue, so doubt is actually bad cop. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. At least in terms of sort of it being a little bit aggressive when he does it. Candy in the sun, nothing better, but I like candy when he's wrapped in a sweater. What a lovely little rhyme. Join Charlie Blackmore as he puzzles his way through a Victorian-themed diorama world on a grand adventure. He can to save his family in Stacking, a new downloadable game coming soon from Double Fine Productions. There you go, lovely advertisement. Hello, tiny man. What's that supposed to be? Costume? Hey, kid. Oi, oi, up the apples and pears, kid. Have you seen any chimney sweeps round here? No, I've not seen any chimney sweeps. I'm assuming this is the advertising room, which is unexpected, to say the least. But there you go. And welcome, Mr. James Games. How? Choking on my drink. Which is not what you're supposed to do with drink. The drink is supposed to go down the throat. It didn't go down the throat. Not easily, anyway. Oh, it's really gone. Really gone funny. So we'll be talking like this for a little bit. It's fine. It's not a huge problem, but there you go. But welcome, James Games. How are you, and how are your doings? Hopefully you are not choking to death on air and liquid. It's not good. It's not a good thing, sir. It's not a good thing. I wouldn't recommend choking on air and a drink. Once again, bedtime for Mello. That is fair enough. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the subscription, in fact, as well. I neglected to thank you for that. I apologise for neglecting to thank you for that. It all just sort of happened all at once, and I was... I suppose I was a dickhead. But nonetheless, I very much thank you for the subscription. It very much means a lot to me, I promise. We've discussed in the past that my voice doesn't necessarily scream earnest truth, but it is honestly, it means a lot that people are willing to sort of provide financial support for this. So I do very much appreciate that, and I appreciate the raid as well. That was very kind of you. And yes, good night. Good night, Mr. Mellow Miniatures. And keep meaning to play this around Halloween time, but never do. Now, see, I did... Yeah, I think I did... Did I start it? Yeah, I think I did start it. It was one of the ones where I was going to do it as a... I don't think there's anything else left here, is there? I think we've just gone round in a circle and there was no point in doing so. That's fine. Never mind. So precisely what did you want? Because I think I've been everywhere again. Oh, he was after a tome. Okay. Interesting. I wonder where I can get that tome from then. I now suddenly feel like I've been everywhere. But, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have you got a crispy mouse? Yes, it's my Christmas dinner. So where do we think we need to go? Is there some reason... Ah, okay. The Elder wants humans in our heritage site. There's nothing sacred. The Tome of Trollbugs is secret here, apparently. Please move. There we go. We just needed to discuss him. But this is technically, of course, you've identified it as Costume Quest, of course, and therefore you know it's Halloween-based. But this is technically the Grubbins on Ice DLC, which is more Christmassy. Same fundamental gameplay, because it's all based on Costume Quest 1. It's just extra DLC for it. But nonetheless, it is technically speaking Christmassy. Loosely, anyway. Obviously, as all the mechanics were based on Halloween, they are all still in costumes and they've all still got little grab bags, and it's all still entirely based around the system of candy for everything. But that's, you know, just technicalities, I suppose. But yeah, apparently everybody has 1,001 different ways of saying Merry Christmas. In fact, I don't think anybody has actually said Merry Christmas. Everybody has only said it in a peculiar fashion. But I'm assuming if you've lurked for a while, there is the potential that you've seen all the Christmas little extras. Hey, it looks like some kind of ancient Trowbog cave carving. Is this a puzzle? I feel like this might be a puzzle. Oh, did he? Oh, you're right. You're right. And you said Merry Christmas as well. Fair enough. I've not been paying enough attention. Right. Well, if you want a shield, then I suppose I need to go knight. And I'm assuming over here. And there we go. Yes, he's found the chocolate rain. He's found the chocolate rain. I feel like I should sort of suddenly go really deep. You found the chocolate rain, and you found the maximum of Christmas. I'm dreaming of a Max Christmas, just like the ones I used to have. I'm dreaming of chocolate kinds. Oh, I see. But something feels different now. Interesting. The cave on the right is no longer blocked. On the right. I don't know my left from my right. Genuinely, I actually don't. I'm led to believe, owing to my nature of being left-handed, I do have actual official troubles with left from right. Oh, no, nothing to... Oh, unless... Do I have to use the shield to go this way? Yes, I do. I don't... This is a maze that I don't know... Okay. There's now symbols. Interesting. Ah, I see. Bright light. We have... We have... Oh, no, we don't. Oh, okay. No, we want the laser sword then. Alright. Okay, so it looks like we're looking for a sort of... I think it's that straight one above me, isn't it? Eyeball with the triple lines. But, yes, usual questions for you, Mr. James Games. How are you and how are you doing? Are you doing well, and are you up to anything interesting at the moment? Are you enjoying your time? Are you officially off work now? Is everybody officially off work now? Is everybody enjoying an actual holiday, or are you still buggered next week as well? Okay, so I think you're suggesting I go this way. Because, I mean, that would match the symbol. But I'm also slightly thinking you might mean I need to go this way, because the candy corn is pointing in that direction. But for now, we'll go this way and hope for the best, I suppose. Well, it's... I mean, it appears to be new, at least, so that's something. Ding, ding. Pretty good. Had to do last-minute present shopping. Fair enough. My brother decided to go shopping for himself after telling me what he wanted. That's fair, I suppose, in a way. Done with work. That's always good to hear. I don't like work. I think it's been made obvious over the course of however long. Oh, dang it. Did we go the wrong way, or did we get what I needed to do? Oh, no. Okay, cave on the left is there. Okay, fair enough. We can explore the left-hand cave now. See what we can discover. So we're looking for sort of facey, smiley X's. What's interesting is, yeah, I could have possibly guessed that one, but still. He bought himself the present. He asked me to get him. Oh, I see. I got you. I got you. Sorry, I thought by that it was more a case of he went and bought a gift, and you just sort of popped him the money or something. So hang on, that's a... I don't know what that is, but... Well, it's a sort of... Oh, I see. It's a little sort of dancing Grubbin, I think, isn't it? I don't know whether that's going to turn out to be significant or not. Probably need the shield, question mark? I don't know whether I actually want to go this way or not. Or does it matter? Well, we've certainly ended up stumbling into a nasty man. And we probably want to sort out our costumes as well. So I'm quite liking Pirate. I like Chip Monster. Definitely like Chip Monster. And you were going to be our Space Warrior. Space Ranger, who's here? Space Ranger, he's gonna be near. Whenever you have a dangerous situation, you can call upon the Space Ranger. He will see you out of the danger, 'cause he is a Space Ranger. Get rid of the cultists first, they're weak. Come on, if you're going to get me, get me. You're weak, Chris. Oh. Reference to the Goes Wrong show again. I believe it is the episode called The Lodge, where part of the acting was one of them was supposed to be sort of tackling the other, and he just sort of went, "No, you're not going to be tackling me." And so I think the guy who's supposed to be winning goes, "The script says I get you," and he goes, "You have to get me if you want to get me." And then it goes too far, and it's like, I'm sorry, he's got me, he has got me. It's very funny if you actually watch the episode. Not so funny being told it after the fact. The one slightly unfortunate thing, I suppose it's because it's they're all fairly low polygon models. They're very nice models, but fairly low polygon, I would assume. But the cannons only really sort of dip in slightly. Or at least as far as I could tell there. It looks like they only sort of have a slight dip. It would have been nice to have seen them slightly further pushed along so that you could get a little bit more internal stuff. Not that it makes that much difference. Anyway, I want to be Space Ranger now, so I can activate my laser. Oh, I see, this is just sort of dancing person. Not 100%. Oh, I suppose arguably... Oh, no, there is a symbol there. Is that the symbol I'm supposed to be going for? I'm going to go ahead and assume it is. So it's the sort of triple I doing. So we'll go this way. Hope for the best. I mean, every time we do seem to be sort of progressing to a new place. Which, I mean, fuck knows whether I'm supposed to be going anywhere near here. It feels like it's been going on a little bit too long to suggest that I've actually been doing it correct. But it's equally clearly not incorrect, because I do seem to be making progress. In fact, we may have actually hit maximum progress now, which is nice, because this might be our book. Difficult to know for certain. You got the bins out? I've got the bins out. We'll put them back in again. Why you got the bins out? Don't need to get the bins out, huh? Bins was yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, you cleaned up the cat goo. Fair enough. That's probably a sensible decision. It makes a lot more sense as to why you got the bins out. Knackered. I'm not surprised. Cleaning up cat sick is a terrible thing. Especially carpet. Is it carpet up there? I can't remember. I have technically been in your sanctuary, as it were. Sounded a lot ruder than I thought. I'm knackered. Hi, knackered. I'm hungry. Or no, it would have been the full reference properly would have been, I'm knackered. Hi, knackered. I'm Dad. Why did you name me this way? Here's your mouldy book. It was a pain to find. You found it quick. Let me see. You have donut holes as a reward. I was going to say, I was going to use the phrase, you jammy little sod. But if you've only got the donut holes, you've probably not got jam in them. Or you've got maximum jam in them, because you've punched out the whole of a donut that's included jam. Once upon a time, I actually worked in the bakery and filled donuts with jam. It's not as glamorous as it sounds. You poke the donut onto a jam squodger, and it squidges jam into the thing. Just go done, and then you pop them back in. Next one. Is that a euphemism? No, it's not. It is a genuine thing. I used to work in the bakery and fill jam donuts. Phone is playing along now. Good phone indeed.
This is even better than I imagined. Allow me to read you a passage as a reward. What's brown and sticky? Can you just open the gate for her instead? Give up. It's a stick. This tome is going to help morale for sure. We went for all that for a stupid joke book. Jokes are the foundation of our heritage. If you don't like it, no one is forcing you to stay. Yay! We won! Shall we all do hello if you have one, and an Obi hello redeem in 15 seconds? I mean, strictly speaking, you probably do all have one, because I gave you a bonus one for Christmas. Yeah. How kind am I? I upped the limit to 3 each, because I thought, there's Christmas for you. But unfortunately, I fear nobody paid attention to your... Oh, there we go. Oh, he has now burnt through his the rest of his. Here we go.
Fuck me!
Many fuck me, many hello there's.
Hello there. Hello there.
And of course, for anybody who hasn't seen, it's Obi-Wan in a Santa hat. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi just missed out on the chocolate coins. Dang it all. I imagine he was a bit pissed there. And he's even missed out on chocolate coins again. Poor
Hello
Blight.
there.
Hello there. Why is that... There's been tons of chocolate coins around here, and I have not had one. I'm Obi-Wan no chocolate coins at this point. I don't want to be Obi-Wan no chocolate coins. You have 11 Ks. Oh my. I don't have much, but I'll help any way I can. Caca. And he's maxing out Christmas. Oh, this is Christmas. What fun we'll have. Maxing out Christmas. Oh, we've got some bonus hello there's from Skink. Hello there. I'm Obi-Wan Santanobi.
Hello there.
Or Santa Kenobi, I suppose, would have been far easier and better to say. Welcome, Mr. Skink Rules, to Christmas. That's right. It's officially Christmas. Welcome to Christmas. Because that's what we've got. We've got maximum Christmas. And a Santa Kenobi. Oh, Ace asleep. That's going to make life awkward. How are we all? I think everybody's pretty good. Although Mr. Blue Boosh has just been clearing up cat sick. But he has now got donut holes. One assumes and hopes he cleaned his hands between those two acts. Otherwise he might have vomit-covered balls. But there you go. With the voice of hello there, could you crop it to ho ho ho? Not right now. No. Given a good couple of hours, probably. Although even then, it is going to be an awkward thing to try and find ho out of hello. Might be doable, but very difficult, I suspect. Oh, Blue Boosh has fucked you, can't sleep. So you're all good. You're all good for the hood. You have been fucked by Mr. Blue Boosh. Aren't you lucky? It's Christmas after all. He's going around fucking everyone who asks. Ooh. I'm sure you'll get plenty of points in the not too distant future. You must be out of your mind. Why would I put eyeballs in my mouth? Candy and prizes. What eyeballs are they anyway? They're candy eyeballs, silly. We're not monsters. Well, we are monsters, but you know what I mean. In that case, maybe a few eyeballs wouldn't hurt. Grab as many as you can before time runs out. Yellow eyeballs are rare and worth more points than regular eyeballs. Also, you want to avoid biting the ones with pink eye. Pink eye? Go. What? Yes, I'm going. Okay, right, so... not... Oh, I got the pink eye one immediately. Right, okay, I'm understanding the game a little bit more now. If I'd fully understood the game in the first place, I'd have been better off, but unfortunately I did not understand the, Did he fuck me with his vomit balls? Maybe. Hell no, that costs more, fair enough. We will have to get a full price list to truly understand and appreciate it. I don't know, I think I might just be... oh, no, there we go, victory. I was going to say, I might just be slightly shit out of luck not understanding the game originally, right at the very beginning, but we are actually okay. Wow, you're pretty fast, almost Trobug fast. You just wanted to get over it. The eyeballs didn't taste that bad. Well, this candy will taste even better. Yay! I don't know if that was hugely worth 20 pieces of candy, but that's fine. I'm gonna destroy all of your balloons. And there's little you can do about it. 'Cause I'm a bastard. And I'm gonna ruin your day. Thought I saw the Yeti earlier, but it was just a booger in my eye. Disgusting, man. Trying to savour the moment. The Yeti hates us. Yeah, he fucking does. I had this spot at first. No, I want this spot. Are you even watching the right cave? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Just keep beating people up. I've got frostbite on my face. Security! Security don't care, mate. Maybe the Yeti retired. You tourists think you own the place? Yeah, I do. I do own the fucking place. This is my place. Yeti's a boon. I knew crime would increase with this influx of tourism. Do 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 do. Oh, balloons. Fuck your balloons. Fuck your balloons. I will not take kindly to your balloons. Balloons, get fucked. You're not allowed to be in my presence. I don't like any kind of balloon. They must all be destroyed. Because I am quite a loon. Do you genuinely hate balloons? Not particularly. Not in real life. I am nonplussed by balloons. They don't exactly make me go, yay, balloons! But equally, I have no strong feelings against them. Pirates and robots. Who's better? Chips. That's who. Right, let's see what we can do. I think the cultist first again, because he's the weakest, and I can wipe him out in a couple of shots, and that will stop him doing nasty cultist things to me. I will snip you with my chips. I am the chip snipper. You will suffer my snippage now. Oh, no, wrong button. Shitey balls. And that's definitely the wrong button if you've ended up with shitey balls. You've pushed all of the wrong things if you've ended up with shitey balls. Repeatedly snip. Snippety snip. Snippety snip. Dead men tell no tales is not ready yet. Oh, he's gonna try and hit me with his hammer. I defended with my defense shield. Which for the pirate. Oh, missile barrage. Activate missiles. And now I believe there's a sword assault as well. Oh, the missile barrage did them both. Well, that's helpful. I wasn't expecting it to, which is why I changed target, so I got maximum damage out of it. But apparently, a lot of the... oh, do you know what? I might have been mistaken, actually. I think there might be a hole in those cannons. Dear laser, there's a hole in my cannon. Dear laser, there is. Dreamy dips! Always tempted to look closer at the dreamy dips. Ah, we found Mr. Pagodaman. Hey, you're the older here, right? Can you flick your lever so we can get through the gate?
Caca! Everyone knows I can't open the gate until the end of the Yeti Fest.
How long do we have to wait for you to finish your celebrating Yetis?
Caca! Well, once every 3 years, the Yeti comes out of his cave to signify another 3 years of prosperity. But this time he hasn't emerged. We're actually taking over. It's just another topping on a bummer sandwich.
Maybe he just overslept or something. He's gone northern now. I don't know why. The voices are all over the place. It's fine.
Caca! The Yeti is a lot of things, but trendy is not one of them. Something is awry.
Well, how about we solve the keys to the missing Yeti and you open the gate in return?
Caca! If you get the Yeti to show his mug, you'll have yourself an open gate.
One Yeti coming right up. It's time to find a child. His costume is so degrading. I found 4 of 6 children, and that child just pissed candy. Pissing candy. Viva Repugia!
I had more candy in my pocket when the elders were in power. Let's get them back.
Yeah. That man gave me a lot of candy. In fairness, I have got an obscene volume of candy. I should probably start spending it, but you know me and items. And candy is technically a multitude of items. Multitude of items. You cannot spend your candy all in one place. The problem is I'm kind of satisfied with my battle stamps layout. which makes it slightly problematic, because why would I buy any more battle stamps? I know. To experiment, to embrace the battle system, to find out new options, new and exciting things could happen if you made the effort. Yeah, but I've got extra attack points, extra defense points, and extra evasion points, all of which are spectacular. Spectacular, spectacular, Spider-Man. That's not today. Bopped in the face. Hey, how dare you smash me in the face, and bam! Face my fist. You will embrace the fist and embrace the snippage. I'll fist you from the top and snip you from the front, and then I'll scimitar you. Cutlass even, actually. Cutlass is more the piratey thing. Very similar blades, but cutlasses are more traditional for pirates. Missile barrage! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Salty assault! Rah! Takes my salt! There is always too much salt on chips. I say that. I love salt, so I'm fine with it. Do-do. I like a salty chip, sir. I like a salty chip. If my chips don't have the salt, I'll send them back to the chef. And I tell him I need salt. I tell him I need salt. Right, you're tired. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Merry Xmas. Merry Xmas, in fact. Wickeds and dreamy dips again. Go enjoy a dreamy dip. A dreamy dip in the land of slip. But yes, thank you for being here, Mr. James Games. I promise I hadn't forgotten your name at that exact moment in time. I was just hesitating for no reason. But yes, thank you for attending, and Merry Christmas to you too. Hopefully, you will get all of your heart's desires. Whoops. Well, I suppose I mean. Oh, I see. The little sleepy man's left, so this is the correct path now. Back in the despicable caves. Is that the correct path? I mean, I say it is a path, correct path. Difficult to say for certain, but we've found another secret child. Secret agent child. It's a secret agent child. Doesn't make any sense to dress us up as candy. They know we're kids already. They are just lying to themselves. Merry Christmas. No to tell Jay there's salt on the table. It's fair. It's a fair point. There isn't always salt on the table, though, in fairness. There isn't always salt on the table. Sometimes the chips are expected to come pre-salted. I don't think you usually get salt on the table in something like McDonald's. Old MacDonald had a restaurant, E-I-E-I-O, and in that restaurant he put some salt, E-I-E-I-O. Oh, we need our hook. We need our hook. And be a pirate. Whee! Do feel free, people can feel free to shout if they would like to see a particular costume. Our current options are pirate, robot, knight, Statue of Liberty, space adventurer, ninja, and chip packet. I'm perfectly happy to make sure you get a costume you would like to see, and as such I'm happy to change. Give us the night. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and you can be the knight, my friend. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all around the house it was absolutely silent, including the mouse. Why the mouse was silent we do not know. I guess he was stealthing to eat our SpaghettiOs. Whee! I don't know if I want to go that way because I feel like I'm going to fall off. Can they all be knights? I'm afraid not. For example, if I was to change this, I believe it's Ren. If I was to change her into knight, you'll note that our rear friend has become robot. And if I change it to robot, our rear friend becomes knight again. So unfortunately they've only got the materials for one costume of each variety, which is not unreasonable, I suppose. There's no real specific gameplay reason why you couldn't have them all free the same, I don't suppose, but I don't know. Oh, I see, that's going to be the cave for the doodah. I don't know what that winch is going to be, but I feel like going in the cave first is perhaps a sensible call. I don't know. Have you seen the Yeti around here?
No one will ever see a Yeti again. My Yeti costume is ruined.
You're the Yeti?
Was the Yeti. Accidentally left my costume in the dryer on high heat. Shrunk 4 times.
But you have to make an appearance. Everyone is freaking out. And we need to get that gate open. You're not the piece of string I saw earlier, then? No. No. I assume I said something that warranted that response. I'll give you 5 minutes to get that one. I don't think I'm going to. Because I suspect... Was it based on something I said? Because if the answer is yes... Oh, I got the Yeti costume! Super! The Yeti costume doesn't seem to do anything particularly spectacular, but that's fine. After I asked if you could all be knights. I see. Did I say... No, I don't know. You might have to give me more explanation, because I do not know what I said. I don't ever comprehend the things that I say. It's better that way, trust me. Because usually it's nonsense. I said I was afraid not. Of course I did. Unfortunately, we have to go straight back to Pirate. But we will use the Yeti in battle, because obviously I want to see the Yeti. I want to see the Yeti. Yet I don't know if I can. Where was the pagoda around here? So I think we've basically done this area. You're hilarious right now. That's true.
Wow, Mr. Yeti, you're so much smaller in person. Can I get you some hot cocoa or snack or...
Just open the gate, please.
Right away, Mr. Yeti. I'll do anything you say, Mr. Yeti.
Quest complete. I got 1,000 experience. Well, right this very second, I'm going to go back to Robot because speed. Speed demons gonna be speedy. Like you would not believe. Where the shit was the door. Ah, there's the door. Now we want to be slightly... Oh, bollocks. That is the exact scenario I was about to say I need to be careful of. I need to be careful just in case there is a guard lurking around here somewhere. But unfortunately we've missed our chance to be a Yeti right this very second. But hopefully there will be more opportunities to become the Yeti, I'm sure. Salty assault. I suppose I should change off of chips. But I just like the chip monster, is the honest truth. I really like the chip monster because it's so insane. But there you go. Basic attack. Go, Rocket Fist. Rocket away. Do go, Chippy. Give him the snips. Give him the snips. And don't you dare hold back on the snips. Everybody needs to embrace your snippy nature. You cannot not snip. You are the master of snippiness. Now you're gonna do a muscle. You're gonna do a muscle. Yes, you're gonna do a muscle. Barrage. Barrage the muscles. Now salt. Because as everybody knows, salty. Are you at sea with men? Indeed. Indeed I am. Guardian Shield is not going to help me at this point in time. Well, it might have done. Yeah, it might have done. Oh no, he appears to have not done anything, so we win. Super! But the Guardian Shield is not... It's a bit like the Ninja. It's a defensive-based thing, which means it can be useful-ish. But truth be told, it's not phenomenal. Let's do the Yeti again. And smash the candy! Smash the candy! Smash all of the candy! You will embrace my smashed candy if you know... Oh, bollocks. Fuck's sake. Every time I think I've got an opportunity to Yeti, the game says no. Yeti is not for you today. You have to be a pirate. Ah, there's our boy. There's our boy. Double attack power, pretty good. We'll have that one. Oh, he's going maximum Christmas again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas all around the pub. And I've drunk my... Merry Schloss Year, or Schloss New Year, or something such. Oh, he's going maximum Christmas permanently. It's gonna be multitudes. Multitudes of doom. Do 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 do. We'll buy the galvanised mummy gauze, why not? I don't think we necessarily need that. But yeah, go on, let's change up our stuff. So I think for you had attack power, didn't you? Yeah, so let's Skeleton of the Wolf. Are you just maxing out Christmas permanently? Maximum Christmas. Everybody loves maximum Christmas. I must admit, dodging attack is quite good. Critical strike damage. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to give you the goo one. That's it. Pumpkin guts. Slime effect. Well, wasn't there... No, maybe not. Oh no, there we go. Rotten pumpkin guts. That's what we want. Apply a strong poison dot. That's the wrong person. That's the one. That's the one. There we go. Cool. On about a 20-second delay on my phone. That, yeah, I think that sounds about average for phones, unfortunately. That is sort of how it... I think I've just found all of the secret children. The secret children, boys. It's a secret children, boys. But that's not your fault, and I won't say it is. That's fair. I'm glad. I'm the last of the escapees. Thanks for saving us. Thank you for being escapees and giving me a side quest. A commemorative Yeti Fest tote. Cool. That's going to be one of my costume pieces, isn't it? Precisely what costume, I do not know. Let's have a look. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh no. It looks like I'm wrong. Fair enough. Fine. Collect them all. It's nice being a guard because you have access to all the creepy treat cards in the European archives. But Araxia keeps the nutty dum-dums card to himself. I'm dying to see one. If you found one, I'd give you any card you want for it. Must not be that valuable. I have a dupe. Here, you can take it. Oh boy. No wonder Araxia keeps that one private. Amazing. Here, take this one. Thanks. You're alright, Scully. I don't care what Araxia says. Wait, what? What does Araxia say? No, nothing too bad. But I would have someone taste your food from now on. Yeah! I just got some new candy cards. So shall we have a look through our candy cards again? Creepy treats. Well, Christmas treats. We'll call them Christmas treats for now. So I don't know which ones are new, so we'll just go through them again. Rasms, Glop, Wobblers, Sweet Tooth, Chocolanas, Shimmer Fizz, Chunk Butters, Fruity Foam, Swedish Noses, Candy Hair, Moops, Cinnamon Brain, Jelly Has Beans, Nutty Dum Dum, Strawberry Smackdown, Cutting Candy, Dreamy Dips, with a rainbow whips and a cake cod, Dietetic Marzipan, Fancy Dollops, Caramel, Maple Crusties, Bubble Onions, Wickeds, Two-Headed Toddlers, and a Red Hot Foam. That sounds like a very easy way to get sick. Sick beyond your ability to fathom. But I'm a thinking Santa. I'm the thinking man's Santa. I bring you science experiments. Whoa, Maximum Yeti. I'm gonna clobber you real good if I can get my hands out of the chips. That's an unfortunate... It's an unfortunate thing that they've got their chips are overlapping my Yeti claws. And what is the Yeti claws? I don't know. But I don't want to sign the contract until I discover more as to regards to the Yeti claws. It's a joke. Very nearly. It felt like it ran the correct sort of pattern. Just not quite. Successful smashing. I do quite like the Yeti as well, that's quite fun. Snippety snip. Snippety snip. Snippety snip. hopefully this means we're going to get the Yeti special. Well, having said that, I'm suspecting abominable armour is not going to be that spectacular. I mean, it might be interesting to look at, just not necessarily hugely spectacular. Oh, it defends all of us. That's quite nice. At least it seems like a good move. Even if it wasn't necessarily visually spectacularly stunning. I will smite ye! Oh, dang it. Hey! Poisoned himself to death. Well, I say he poisoned himself to death. I poisoned him. Sweet wet wheat! I don't think we really want wet wheat. And it sounds a bit like Sweet Christmas, doesn't it? Sweet wet wheat! Do. The Yeti clause is that you'll never be in a photo unless you're very blurry. Exactly. That's very true. Viva Rapugia. Battle. It's either battle or candy. Candy or battle. Or maybe it will be a battle for candy. The battle for Candy's affections. Begin. What do you say when she enters the house? See you delight me. You have failed, Candy. You have failed this, Candy. Sort of trumpet version of Green Arrow. Technically it was just called Arrow. Does anybody else watch any of the DC Arrowverse things? Just recently started on the Superman and Lois one, and it is astonishingly sort of decent. More so, they must have given them quite a decent budget, because the effects they've got in there, ooh, they are quite something for TV. Still not going to match up to a full-blown film, but nonetheless, they are pretty good. And the sort of main villain, I think they do reveal his name right at the end of episode 1, but I won't state what they call him. But I tell you what, if you just look up the battlesuit the villain in that wears, it's just straight up motherfucking Doom guy, and it looks phenomenal. It's the sort of one where if you'd want whoever designed that costume to be the one if they ever try to do a real life Doom series. I know they did a real life Doom film, but I don't think they've done a series. But nonetheless, it really is like straight up. Fuck me, that's the Doom guy. Yeah, as I say, so far so good in it being surprisingly entertaining and good. Just make it slightly confusing. Slightly confusing as to precisely because I'm as far as I'm aware, they he's healing himself, little shit, and that's why you get rid of him first. But as far as I'm aware, that the Superman and Lois new series is part of the Arrowverse, but it feels so different to the others. But you watched when the Green Arrow was in the WWE and had a match. Now, see, that sounds like what I do in the SmackDown games. They presented him as real. It was weird. Interesting. Now, by not the actor, do you mean it was the actor, but they presented him as the real Arrow? Or it was literally not the actor at all, and they presented it as the real Green Arrow? Because I know that Stephen... Is it Stephen, or is it the other one? There's two Amels. I think it's Stephen Amell who played Green Arrow. But I know he was in, whether he's a wrestling fan or whether he's done wrestling or what have you, I don't know, but he was certainly in the TV series Heels. I think it's called Heels anyway. I might be wrong. So the actor was there, announced as Green Arrow. Okay, I understand now. That's fine. But I suppose they must have had a lovely little advertising contract, perhaps. And as I say, Stephen Amell, as far as I'm aware, he's in the TV series to do with the old wrestling, alongside the guy you'd reckon. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but you'd recognise him from Vikings, I believe. He was the son Bjorn he went on and is starring as a wrestler as well. Well, this was one way of getting the gate open. That was probably the simplest gate opening we've had so far. They're running out of ideas. Oh, shit. I had a rough childhood, so I'm going to beat you up. That's fair. That's not fair, but... I mean, also, you're not going to beat me up. I'm going to kick the shit out of you, son, so... We're all good. You really should watch Heels. I was slightly tempted. I think it's Netflix, though, so I probably won't get around to it, because I don't have Netflix. And don't have any real plans on getting Netflix. Although, having said that, I do really have the desire to watch the old Witcher series. Unless it is Amazon. No, I can't remember. I can't remember if it's Amazon or Netflix now, but... Alexander Ludwig, I'm assuming that is the fellow who played Bjorn. Bjorn Ironside. I am Bjorn Ironside. I did not do the fighting, but I did create a lovely apple-based fermented drink. Oh, that wasn't I just full-on pushed the wrong button there. I was terribly confused for a split second as to why it hadn't worked, and then it dawned on me that I'd pressed completely the wrong button. Even in a film as well. Obviously, he's a jobbing actor, so it's not. I'm not saying that with surprise. I'm just trying to get through a story. I can't remember what the film was, which I know is a fairly key, essential part of the story. But he was playing like a computer hacker. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that, but it does appeal because. Oh shit, I'm having a drink. Couldn't defend myself. Couldn't defend myself. Bam! But yeah, as I say, that Hills thing, I'm not 100% sold on the idea of watching it myself. It's something that sort of appeals slightly, but not enough to necessarily track it down that much, I don't think. I don't know. It might be one of those ones where I suddenly think it will suddenly crop up in several years' time, and I'll suddenly go, oh yeah, I'll give that a go, and I'll suddenly realise that I regret everything. I'm assuming first series good, not, and you've heard second series is Witcher we're talking about there. But yeah, I mean, as far as I'm aware, it is just phenomenal. This again. Reasonably decent design choice by the developer. They put a little bit of candy there, and you could just see little hints of candy there, giving you access to this little secret passage. There's probably several others. Oh, that's actually not as good a secret passage as I thought it was. Maybe there's an extra secret passage in the middle. Right. No, that's fine. It was just candy. Okay. I was overselling that secret passageway. Hey guys, careful, you knocked my chips off. It's Big Bronze! I don't know, I missed the rest of that dialogue, it's fine. Lucy! But I do quite like Henry Cavill, because he's very good at acting, and he's a proper fucking nerd, isn't he? Which pleases me greatly. But I tell you, one film I really liked with Henry Cavill in, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. I love watching that film. It's so just it's delightfully over the top in all the best ways, I think. And he's exceptionally good in that. But so's Armie Hammer, which a stupid name, very good actor. I've just besmirched a man's name, I know. And you kidnapped Lucy, you prick. We're gonna beat the living shit out of you. Oh yeah. But my hand candy taxes are being used for good things, like bringing cadaverous Big Bones back to full health. Once fully revived, he will be able to crush the candy out of every world in the universe. But that's horrible. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes you the baddest of all bad guys that have ever existed. Jeez, I can't make anyone happy here. I should just give up. Oh no, don't do that. You can't give up, right? I mean, granted, we can't have you doing evil things, but we can't have you giving up either. That's not the message of Christmas. Come here, big bones. Taking down. Blam! Oh dear. I think I'm having to face big bones. But luckily, I'm a big Yeti boy. I'm a Yeti boy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat big bones. I suppose it depends if I'm supposed to be beating big bones yet or not. If I am supposed to be beating big bones, it should be relatively okay to beat him, but outside of that, we don't know. Okay, so... Oh, I see, we're not actually facing... Oh no, big bones! Okay, interesting. Big bones is not targetable, so I have to go through Araxia first. I mean, they've got 4,000 HP, which is... I mean, I would argue that's a lot of HP. I would argue that's too much HP, frankly. Which is why I'm duty-bound to remove an awfully large volume of it. But this is where this battle system, I think, proved slightly weak for me when I first played the original. Now, I don't think I ever got around to completing the original, but I have played it a couple of times, just never quite gotten to the finish. Because it does get... it does have an unfortunate thing of getting a little bit repetitive. He just got a natural 20 in the face and didn't take any damage. Yeah, but he moved back a little. Keep attacking. Okay, I will. But in fairness, that is your only option. Because as far as I'm aware, there is no way of healing me. So I can defend myself, but there's no actual heals. Unless one of the costumes has a heal, which I'm unaware of, because I haven't used every single costume. But it is nonetheless, it's slightly sort of like, ooh. Oh, repeatedly, I forgot that bit. But there's no items, as far as I can tell. I'm going to hit you again, in fairness. I'm very much going to hit you again. I'm going to hit you as many times as is humanly possible. And I'm assuming at this point we're going to get big bones in here. Oh, there we go. Oof, my head. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, my face is a no-fly zone. But because you can't heal, you're relying entirely on the defense side of things. And that's not necessarily great news. Because it does limit your options. Unless I'm missing items, in which case I'll have to embrace the fact that I fucked it. And I messed it right up. Missed it so far up. Are you trying something sneaky? Because it's not working. No, you're right. It's very much not working. I think we'll wait. We'll keep the Guardian Shield until perhaps we've got more of us in a danger zone situation, perhaps. I'm Big Bones and I'm spewing candy. Oh, that's a lot of candy spews. I did not know that was gonna be quite so much of the candy spews. Nobody wants your spewing candy. I'm gonna give you the chips. Mr. Chips is here again. Night is gonna shield you. I went looking for Heels and Crash Twitch, but it's not on Netflix. It's probably Amazon then. I know it's definitely on one of the sort of subscription channels, and I'm 99% certain it's not Disney Plus. So I can only assume 'tis Amazonian Primus, which is a brand new Transformer. I am Amazonian Primus. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, flying through the sky. Oh dear. Well, that's a dead Reynolds. That's not hugely convenient. I don't think I can win this fight, but I don't know how to not. Oh, there we go. Something's happened again. Oof my head, yeah. No flies. I don't want no flies on me. Get your dirty trousers out of my face. Because I think that's going to be a dead Bren anyway. He's got his twitchy hands. Can I run away now, sir? Apparently, yes I can. But I was officially defeated, so... I mean, I was going to be anyway. I was just curious if running away was a viable option. It was. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, now that does make me wonder. Maybe I'll need to step up my insane HP recovery per turn. I think someone's going to have that. What was the cat doing? Chance of dodging. I suppose maybe it'd be better to put it on Reynolds. But, yeah. don't know. It's an interesting, as I say, it's a slightly interesting sort of battle system in the sense that you don't have as many options as you would like to have. And owing to the fact that you don't have as many options as you would like to have, I suppose I should have checked some of the other costumes to make sure there wasn't a heal spell, but for now we'll just try hitting again, I suppose, with the extra heals, so that Reynolds might at least sort of stay alive for a prolonged period. Excuse me. Because arguably, if Reynolds staying alive, I might be able to use his shield a little more often, but then it's always, because of the nature of that shield, it's difficult to get it to target the right person at the right time, I think, is the unfortunate thing. Whoa, he just took a natural 20! Nat 20s! They're nerd children. Oh, of course. Styles play. Yeah, I know the sort of one you mean. It's not great. It's annoying, but there you go. There was another one I recently watched a film on that was something similar, but they didn't charge extra. They just put adverts in it, which was irritating, but you know, irritating, but it was acceptable. I can't remember what the film was called now. Appleseed. I think it was. Well, it wasn't. It was sort of anime, 3D film based on an anime series, I believe, or an anime, possibly manga original. I suppose, I don't know. But yeah, it was quite good actually. I quite enjoyed that as a film. I don't think it was meant to be all that good, and I think if you watch the original sort of Appleseed stuff, you would comprehend that it wasn't that good and shat all over the lore, but I didn't comprehend that because I've never seen Appleseed. But as a night's entertainment, I was quite pleased by the film. I enjoyed the 3D graphics, I must admit. I remember rather enjoying. They did a Starship Troopers 3D animated film as well, and I rather enjoyed that. I can't remember. I think Captain Harlock, Space Pirate Captain Harlock. I'm pretty certain he was a 3D animated film as well. And I don't know. There's something, for me, there's something oddly pleasing about 3D animated films. I think it's because I keep just looking at them, going, I assessing the models and liking the way the animation flows and stuff. I find I enjoy them on a technical level as well as on a filmic level, which is quite pleasant. Okay, it's lucky you're still alive. That's not so lucky. We'll use the abominable armour, but I'm not sure it's going to be necessarily a good plan. It's certainly not going to be a bad plan, it's not necessarily going to be a good plan. Basic assault. Basic attack. What are you doing? Oh, you've just healed yourself. Well, that's not great. And now 2 of my fighters are dead, which is inconvenient. That's right. So Guardian Shield, as much as it sounds like Guardian Shield would be a good idea, it's probably not going to be. And the simple reason for that is because I just don't have... It would just waste a turn. Because yes, I could defend myself, but it would do very little. Well, I suppose it could prevent the spew attack, but I think the spew attack is count... Never mind. He just insta-killed me. Excellent. I think we might have run into a problem. Yes, we did. Because I'm not even sure I could actually grind. So I think it's going to be sort of try and solve it via costumes, but truth be told, I'm not sure how. So if we put Everett with the heals, and Reynolds maybe greatly increasing his defense. Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm missing something crucial that may have been explained in the original game, and because I've not played the original base game, I'm missing it, but we shall have to wait and see. Either way, at the moment, we're just going to try carrying on whacking. So Anthem, I'm curious what Anthem's going to do. I'm hoping it might be some kind of regenerative manoeuvre. Sort of hoping... Also, I'm sort of hoping that if Reynold can basically take all the damage... Oh wait, no, Reynolds not got that anymore. So, technically speaking, I want the Statue of Liberty to take all the damage. But, there you go. You don't always get what you want. You don't always get what you want, but you sometimes get what you need. When you move back a little, keep attacking. Okay. I'm gonna try. I try to keep attacking. I'm Big Boner, and I've got the wibbly fingers. You don't even know. You don't know about my anthem. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. By the power of USA. And yes, that is a regen ability, which is probably going to hit you again. I dare you. I'm going to, son. Don't you, Rory? What's he doing? Oh, he healed himself. It's irritating, but tolerable, I suppose. Unfortunately, you don't get any kind of defense gambit against that thing. So, but now I do actually have regen attached to me. Unfortunately, though, I think because I used Anthem, I've missed out on actually pushing him into... Oh, shit. We forgot the play on that ability. Forgot you had to wiggle the stick. So I took my hand off the controller. Hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks. That's how you get past all of the tricks that are put forth in Resident Evil 6. That's not the lyrics, by the way. Now, my head. I'm gonna fuck you up more than just inside of your head. As I say, I'm moderately certain I cannot attack Big Bones. So the only choice is to keep pounding away at Araxia. Let's get myself some armor. I'm a mighty Yeti. You will face my ice armor. I'm not going to do the anthem just yet. I'm going to let him do... Whoops, that's the wrong thing, but never mind. Let's see about him doing a little bit more to each person, and if we get through that, yeah, at this point I think we'll do armor. Anthem even. Although having said that, you just healed your 100 there, so is it going to be worthwhile? Depends on... I was going to say, if he's flying, I think it's going to be worthwhile going straight for multiple attacks all at the same time. Straight in there. Really give him a whacking. Whack him off the battlefield. Make him pay. Yeti powers. And oof, my head. And now Anthem, because the other two are looking less than tasty. But mostly because we don't have chips in this one. America, fuck yeah. I'm gonna get some regen because I'm a big state. In fairness, that's a hit home truth there, really, isn't it? You're a big fucking state, yeah, you are. What a fucking mess you are. Attack the man with the Yeti. I do like the perfect jump in slow motion there. Just do that little bit of slow motion as you're doing the attack action that you have to input. And it just has that slow motion on the jump, and it looks really spectacular. Come on, keep beating Araxia. I loosely assume, though, the problem is I'm going to end up having to fight Big Bones afterwards, perhaps. But as long as there's a gap in the fight, we might regain our health bar, but outside of that, we might have problems. Because, unfortunately, we are running quite low on health. I'll tell you what, let's guard... You've got high defense anyway, so guard the one with the lowest health bar. In the hopes that he doesn't die, because death is going to be an issue. Everything else, not so much. Him healing is not going to be hugely problematic. Oh, I see. That's how he gets his little extra bit on there, doesn't it? Just keep hitting him. Okay, he's got 1 health left. I'm assuming... Oh, shit, I should have used Anthem. But then again, I need to push him back, and I think because he's got 1 health left, this is perhaps the deliberate end pushback. Just don't kill anybody, ideally. There we go, good. I think the big shield was... okay, no, he killed someone. Excellent. Well, this kind of sucks. We were very, very close. Aren't we close enough? This is how you treat your teammates. You should switch sides.
Oh, Axia, Cassio, I'm dying in the acidic ooze. Oh no, I'm Big Bones. I'm dying in the acidic ooze.
Nice. And we only lost our knight friend. Do-do-do-do. Lucy. We're so glad you're safe. It's what he wanted for Christmas. Everett, you dismissed all senses of self-preservation to rescue me. Well, no scientific advances have ever been made without a few risks, right? Do-do-do. Observation, that was so brave. No. Oh, and look. Real scientific samples, proof of Big Bones' existence. Hey, so can we celebrate on the other side of the portal now? Do-do. Good idea, because the portal itself is a highly unstable rift in space-time that will soon collapse. Ah, no. Turning all molecules that pass through it into highly corrosive globules of toxic radiation, which, by my calculations, means we should get a fucking move on. Oh, I've just left. We should probably do that too. I just wish I could take everything here back with me. Could you guys give me a minute to collect a few more samples? Sorry in advance, Lucy, but this is for everyone's well-being. Get in the portal. We came to rescue you. I think we might have just completed the game, which is nice. Oh, okay. There are many portals now. Guys, now what? Fascinating. Don't know if this leads into... Oh, there you go. We have just completed the game. That might lead into Costume Quest 2, I suppose. And I do realise I am putting them all in sort of... I'm doing it all in the wrong order, but, you know, Christmas. I realise Christmas isn't technically an excuse, but... Then again, I would put forth that if you needed an excuse for something and you just looked someone dead in the eyes and you went, Christmas, and then walked off, they'd find it difficult to put up any kind of argument. Mostly because you've walked off. But that's not the point. Doop 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 doop. It was actually written by Tim Schafer. I know the name because he is fairly well known, I think, but I didn't know he was actually the writer of this. Vaguely aware he was had something to do with it. Mildred? I mean, that's... Oh, they are straight up dogs. I was going to say... Mildred's a straight up dog. That's, either it's a fucking fantastic costume or it's an actual dog, and it was an actual dog. I mean, you couldn't really ask for better timing, really. I must admit, we missed out on several things. There were several costumes that we could have gone. It was a bit of a shame. I might have to go back at some point and try and see if I can find some extra gubbins in the Grubbins, but a very special thanks to Stephen Dengler. He dangled his Stephen professionally. Bruna Pace. I'm assuming that might be Patcher. Bruna Patcher. Friends and family, no cats. What have you got against cats, you bastards? Martin Kaplan. Valeria Luchesi. Chris Larkin. Yeah, I bet he didn't do much, did he? Just larking about. Not enough games have real credits anymore. Oh, you are playing the wrong game, sir. There are so many games with real credits that last half an hour. I mean, I've got like Once Upon a Time I prided myself on sort of getting to the end of a game and watching the entire credits sequence, because I want to know who's worked on it, and I think, you know, there's an element of respect to the people who worked on these games. You know, you acknowledge their names and you watch the credits, and it's a nice way of winding down, usually after something nasty, because often there's big bosses, of course. And, you know, so 5-10 minutes, acceptable credit sequence. And then nowadays, it's fucking, like, some of them, like Assassin's Creed, you're going there like, okay, we've had 5 minutes, and you're still going. You are still going. Okay, right. 20 minutes later, Jesus, we are still crediting. Okay, I don't. Truth be told, I don't know if I need to know who got the coffee in France. And yet somehow I now know the coffee maker in France was Pierre Smythe of number 221 P Green Avenue. And he served coffee to the one man who worked on Assassin's Creed in France. I'm joking, that's not true information at all. And I would very much agree with you. I was going to say Half-Life 1 I can't really comment on because I've never played Half-Life 1. But Portal and Portal 2... Portal 2 I think being slightly lesser but nonetheless exceptional. But they had fantastic credit sequences. Skyrim's credits probably just runs an entire previous version of the game, yeah. But there you go. That was Grubbins on Ice. We did it. But then again, it was super easy. But it was DLC, so it's not that unreasonable. It's probably a good job we're finishing. Because my voice is an octave lower. And just possibly a little bit sexier. And no. That is not. That's not me putting on a sort of voice. That is now what I've been blessed with as a voice. But there you go. I have unfortunately started smoking 20 a day, and I retroactively started years and years ago. I searched out the secret of time travel. And went and got myself hooked on cigarettes early doors so I could develop this smoker's voice. Why, thank you. We've actually got a sufficient volume of people that we could do a raid. So I suppose we could do a raid. Replenish some of your points for you spending them willy-nilly. Your willy was never quite so milly. You've never willied your nilly, your willy. Have you ever willied your nilly in a most unfortunate way? If you wanted to willy your nilly, you could. If that's the way you swung, you could nilly a willy, or nilly manilly. Oh, he's making it snow. He's checking it twice. We've got a load of maximum Christmas. Maximum Christmas. Max Christmas. Christmas maximum Christmas. What was I doing? I don't know. I was gonna check. Oh. Oh dear. You may be doing too many. I realise it's a tradition to try and break streams, but it is slightly awkward if you do, because it means I won't be able to use my machine, and therefore you kinda need to stop, because otherwise you can break the computer, and then I will have to get you to pay for a brand new one, so carry on doing stuff. Hey, I suppose there's a couple of options there. Your phone is about to die and I've no idea where the charger went, so I'll probably vanish. That is fair enough. Merry Christmas. Yes. Merry Christmas. Damn
those kids, they all stole my chisms. Why would you go and steal my chisms tonight?
Now, do I go for the attention-seeking one, or do I go for the semi-decent, sort of try and be a decent human being, or do we try and find something completely different? That's going to be stuck in my brain. I need to locate this streamer's address so I can send an Xmas present. Which streamer would you like the address of? Maybe I can find out for you. I'll find You Can't Sleep's address. That will suffice. Send him a lovely present. I'm sure we'll just meet in the new year, I imagine. Assuming you did mean me and I wasn't discussing some other streamer. I've made the assumption you're referring to me. But, I mean, I technically can provide the address. It's just, be cheaper to not. Cheaper for you, specifically. I'd point out. There's no cost to me. I've not got some kind of strange system set up where it costs me money to... You were being casual, that's fair enough. Unfortunately, I'm too thick for that sort of thing. I'm severely lacking a decision. Do you know what? Fuck it. We'll go attention-seeking. And we'll raid into Emily McVicker. Because there may be attention provided. But that's an interesting instrument. I'm assuming it's just a bass. But it's very thin. A very peculiar looking thing. So yeah, we'll go in and try and find out what that instrument is, perhaps. I don't think there's a clue elsewhere. Apart from if you know Marina Christopher, who... I don't know Marina Christopher. So fuck it, we'll go there. I know at least... Well, unfortunately your phone is dying, so you might not be able to sort of get that quite so pleasant. Right, let's go to the interim slideshow and do some advertising elsewhere. So tomorrow night, difficult to know for certain, but oftentimes if you're after some good gaming goodness, you have Mr. Nickerin, and again he's in the chat so he can confirm or deny on this occasion. But Nick will be streaming, marvellous. That's confirmed in Nickerin. I'm assuming he's still... Is he doing something Christmas-based, if you know this information?
Easiest boss in my life.
Is he going for a Christmas special or a standard fare? Which, if it's standard fare, I'm assuming possibly still... XCOM Chimera Squad. It's in the chat. It's a fantastic game. I really want to play that again. Anyway, your alternate option for tomorrow night, assuming, again... He can confirm or deny whether he was or was not planning on streaming.
Where do you want to go?
Well, there we go with Uwood. As far as I know, he's still going to be doing XCOM. Cool. So you've got Uwu or Uwubush. You could tune into as well as an alternate option. In terms of me, probably not going to do Saturday. I feel like that's probably a given. Never say never, I suppose, but the chances are slim. Very, very slim. So, let's have a look. So, we probably won't do a Saturday. We might do some kind of bonus thing on the Monday or the Tuesday. If I fancy doing some painting, I might do that then. If I don't fancy doing painting, I won't do that then. So the next fairly guaranteed slot will be the 4:30 on Wednesday, and then we'll be back next Thursday.
And I'm probably just back to standard fare. And then, of course, Friday. So I don't know. Will I skip Thursday in favour of Friday? Probably not. But Friday, of course, we'll be doing I assume there's never any actual organisation, apart from possibly about half hour beforehand. So I usually end up having to prepare every single detail that could possibly happen. So everything will be covered for all eventualities. So we'll see what happens. But it might be Among Us, to which I imagine Chester might want to join in, and any other sort of me and Malice fans are welcome to join in there. I can't see a reason why Mr. Blue Bush you wouldn't be welcomed if you possess Among Us. Can't sleep if you're still present again. I can't imagine you would be turned away. So you'd be more than welcome to join in that. There may be Don't Starve. I don't know. As I say, it's a little bit up in the air. But anyway, I will say Merry Christmas. Hopefully it is now Christmas Eve. So you've got one day until Daddy Santa is coming down your chimney. Daddy Santa's coming down your chimney. He's gonna leave you a little bit of a present on the floor. He's gonna eat all of your cookies. He's gonna drink your nip of sherry. And then he's gonna deposit a little gift right in the middle of the floor. And then he's gonna leave, breaking down the door. 'Cause fuck climbing a chimney after you've shat upon the floor. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it all rhymed. It's a good song, technically speaking. Anyway, I will leave you with that beautiful song, and then we'll go into a professional and see if I mean, yeah. Look, I like Emily McVicker, but let's be honest, I don't think you're going to get anything that professional from her. So, fingers crossed, but let's be honest, that was damn good. Anyway, I will say cheerio, and then we'll do a little raid, and then I'll fuck off and go to bed. Cheerio.